It's showtime! Montreal Canadiens at the Ottawa Senators. Welcome in, everybody, to Talking Habs. And, we got a good show tonight, hopefully. Hey, it's not tonight. I don't know why I said tonight. I'm not used to daytime games. All right, so everybody in the room, I will turn that off. Hey, everybody. Jackson, Rob, Jesse, Canadian Elite, Troy, Daryl, Morgan, Ray Buckle. Thanks for making the guesses. I got everybody's guesses, so no problem. And, hey, we got a game tonight. Let's crack open the first beer early before the game so we can start it off well. I know it's early. I wouldn't normally drink now, but hey, special occasion. How's everybody doing? Hey, Rich J, how's it going? How is everybody doing? Only first beer? Yeah, it's only my first beer. I just went out and bought it. Nice big Rolling Rock. Can you believe big can like that? The small can's $3.39. This one's $3.99. Are they encouraging you to drink? Hey, Aiden. Yes, I did. I sent you back hey, Aiden on the email. Shamir. Abdullah. Old man. Hey, Abdullah. It's a good time for you for the game, eh? Okay, let me get Shamir. 8-3. Wow, 8-3 cents. Wow, Shamir, you're okay? You feeling okay, Shamir? Ray, see, Ray agrees. She's asking and she's concerned. Are you feeling okay with that guess? Let's see now. I think I'm already falling behind. I'm doing great, Abdullah. I'm doing great. How are you? I swear if we lose. Now, listen, it could happen. I don't think it'll happen. I got 5-1 for Montreal. I also have, let me just get settled here. I also have, who did I pick? Oh, it's on the board. Deneau. I took 5-1 with Phil Deneau. You know why? I figured Deneau's starting the game, right? They usually start. He takes the first face-off. I figured they might get a goal right away, first shift going with Deneau. That's my thinking. So we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, let me get to your picks. Fred Lajoie, you were in the running right to the end, buddy. Almost to the end last game. So 4-1 Suzuki. Stutzla and Tkachuk both get a hat trick. I'll tell you what, I believe it about Stutzla. Stutzla is amazing. He's going to be a star. Tkachuk, I hate him, but it's a possibility. That's the problem. Just wondering, you're sure, Shamir, you should be in the Habs room or you want to go to the Sens room? Just joking with Shamir. Where was I? Jason LaRose. 4-1 with Suzuki. A lot of Suzukis and Andersons so far today. That's what I find. That's the most. Hey, Aiden, I didn't get an attachment with that. So if you sent me something, it didn't attach. So if you were asking me to see something, you got to send it as an attachment. Like I checked for that. So resend it. Make sure it's attached, and I will see it after the game. Hey, Carter, how's it going? 9 p.m. where Abdullah is. Wow. Let me see. There we go. Angelina, Shamir, are you stupid? Don't know. We don't talk like that. Shamir is not stupid, and anybody's allowed to make any guess they want. And I'm just joking with him because Shamir is a valued member of this community. Paps 355 mil comes out at about 120. Awesome, buddy. Can you guess? Aiden, of course you can guess. Go right ahead. Everybody's allowed to guess. Abdullah is guessing 10-0. Did you give me you didn't give me a goal scorer. You got to give me a first goal scorer of the game. I know it won't be a Sens because it's 10-0. But you got to give it or you don't qualify. 10-0. I got you registered for that. I'll watch for your reply down on the bottom. Rich J. 4-1. KK. Morgan McNally. Hey, buddy. Let's see. 5-2. Mr. Nature of Things. I got you. That's actually his uncle, you know. And that's a Canadian reference. I don't think too many Americans going to get that reference. Hey, what do you think? Wow. Okay. There we go. Will Habs try to re-sign Perry because he's playing great? Who knows? I think that's something you can't really guess right now. Always been saying we shit the bed versus Sens this season and end up having a losing record versus them. Well, this is true. You're just being true to what your prediction. I'm just bugging you. I mean, you know that. It doesn't seem like Angelina gets that, but did I give you a prediction? No, you did not. You did not. I'm going to write your name down already, and then I'm waiting for your prediction. Shamir is the villain we need and deserve. There you go, Shamir. You're the villain tonight. Hey, no problem, Aiden. I just thought it in case you had sent something. I didn't, but I did see your email and I did respond. Hey, NHL, what's up? The game 5-3 with Stützle. Good guess, actually. Stützle looks like he's going to be a freaking star. Okay, Aiden, I got you for that, but you got to give me the first goal scorer of the game as well. So we need both, but I got you for 6-3, and I'll await your guess for the goal scorer. Mark Daniels. No, I think I'm the one that's doing that. Shamir said all along he thinks Montreal won't do well against Senators this year. He's just being true. You got to give me the first goal scorer of the game as well, Mark. Abdullah's got Weber. Awesome, Abdullah. I got it. Aiden's got Galley. Gotcha, Aiden. Philippe, what do we got there, buddy? Old man guessing. Where I scrolled and I shouldn't have done that. I can't believe how many comments there are. Hey, Scotty, I see you're out there. I think I'm where I should be. 7-1. Anderson. Gotcha, old man. Say hi to the old lady. Jordan Tyler, 3-0. I know who. Oh, you can't pick them. He's not playing. By the way, it's going to be Allen starting tonight. It was announced earlier. 3-0. So you got to give me a goal scorer because Price ain't in the room tonight. So, yeah, you have to rate your guess this time. Going to get myself a beef as well. No, we're not drinking beef, though. I know it's a typo. Yeah, go ahead. Tall boy Canadian. Sadly, with the Sens logo. Well, you are in Ottawa, so I mean, I get that. Never seen you stream so early. Oh, the game's on early, and I have done it. I just haven't done a whole game, but last year, Super Bowl weekend, they always do 2 1 o'clock games. So, yeah, I've done it a couple times. Hey, Ray Buckle. I'm going pretty good. I'm about to, speaking of that, I'm going to get mine going. Hey, Top Shelf. Cheers to a good game. That's pretty good beer, man. Scotty, podcast is out. Everybody, new podcast is out featuring Scotty 2 Hockey. So you guys should check it out. I only got it all set up. It's not in the episode's link isn't in the description, but the link to a couple of guys talking Habs podcast is in the description, and you'll see the latest episode there. And it's featuring Scotty 2 Hockey, and he's going to be a regular every 2 weeks with his own segment on my podcast. Well, Jeff and I's podcast. So hopefully you guys will check that out. So I got Scotty, I got you at 5-2. 5-2 with Nature of Things. Nick Suzuki. Mark my words. People, Habs win tonight. I'm sending Rick and Shamir a gift from Qatar. Go Habs, go, buddy. Yeah, I think they'll win tonight, but I just hope it's, I hope we're not in a situation like Detroit because there's 9 more games with Ottawa, and I don't want to see that happen. Kyle Break, I got you at 6-2 with Dryden. All right. That's what beer cozies are for, Shamir. Yeah, I don't have one. I got to get one. I want to get what's his name now? Brent Terhune. If anybody's heard of him on Twitter, he's got that emotional support beer, Cozy. I want to get one of those one of these days. No problem, Top Shelf. Top Shelf, enjoy the game, and yeah, don't worry. Come in and out as you please. Let's see, Habs Guru. Let's see now, 4-3 with Tuna. Awesome, got you there. Aiden, I got you. Galley first goal, no problem. Yeah, no, I know, Shamir. I know you get it. Don't worry. Is this my full-time job? I wouldn't say it's full-time, no. Don't make enough for it to be a full-time job. Canadiens net. We got you at 7-3 with Toffoli. David Doe. Doe. I don't do it as good as Homer. No looking back. Okay, you got 7-1, but I need a goal scorer for the first goal scorer of the game. I got you. As soon as you put it in, I'll see it, and I'll add it in. Rob Fry. Hey, Rob. Let's see now. 5-3 with Petrie. Morgan, is there an official goalie controversy in Montreal? There shouldn't be. It's Allen in net tonight, Scott. Whoa, that jumped on me. Where was I? Where did that go? Oh, no, I can't believe how far behind. How did it jump so much? Top Shelf, 5-3 Anderson. That's what I was looking for. I realize now I'm really far behind, but I'll catch up. 5-3 Andy. Gotcha. I'm going to have to start going. Robadario, I gotcha. Don't worry. Crazy. 4-2 with Galley. And that fills up the first page. Galchenyuk's not scratch. I don't know what's up with Galchenyuk. Nicholas. How's it going, buddy? Got you at 6-2 and Anderson. Habs are going to kick ass. I tend to agree with you. Mackenzie. Hey, Mackenzie. Mackenzie Hall & Oates. Yeah, that tells you how old I am. One of the best concerts I ever saw, though, Hall & Oates. It really was. The old lady is at the old nursing stage. Well, when you do, well, you know, it's an open hello. Just woke up, forgot game was early. I got up late this morning, too. Not like I got up like at 8:30, which is late for me. So I've been running around all morning. Tex Sector. 4-2 in Deneau. You know, I think we're the only two with Deneau. I got Deneau as well, and I didn't see another Deneau. Mark Daniels, very interested in if this is my full-time job. Good morning. All good time for Awake and Bake. Awesome. Just noticed a new podcast is out. I'll be listening. Yeah, the new podcast is out. Scotty has great podcast energy, great guest. He's not a guest anymore. He's going to do a regular segment. Did I get my picks? Yes, Troy, I did. Jackson Gordon. How many are we? Wow, we're 41. Let's see if we can get some thumbs up and match the number of people in the room. So if you're having a good time watching me write down names and guesses, and yeah, but hopefully you'll give a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get it up to 40. I'd appreciate that. It's always good for the gets more people into the stream. 6-2 Chetar for Jackson Gordon. That's the adventure of scrolling. Missed my prediction. 5-1 Montreal. Dunno. Any fight today? I don't know. It's a good question. There we go. Hey, Royal. Hey, Royal. It got stuck in my throat. Royal Cordell. Sorry about that. No, Abdullah, it is Alan today. Royal. Members in the room. A lot of members in the room today. I love it. All right. 4-2 Petrie. Yeah, it's Alan. Oh, man, it's Alan. Suzuki. Okay, I got you. Just listen to our podcast segment. It was awesome. Yeah, it was a good segment, Scott. It really was. I told you when we did it. Hey, Luca. I'm doing great. An early afternoon game. It's kind of throws you off a little bit, but it's it's different, so it's kind of fun because it's different. 5-1 Tatar. Heinz 57. That's me. I'm a Heinz 57. And I don't know. Heiss? All right. 3-1 Petrie. Habs Fan 2021. How are we doing on time? 3-1 with Andy. Gotcha. Is Montreal still locked down? Yes, we are. It's getting a little bit lifted. Some restrictions are being eased on Monday. Let me just call up the game here so I don't miss what's going on. First time in years, Sens fans are not outnumbered in their own arena. It's true. Hey, Jordan, that's awesome. I mean, you're not getting to see the game, but at least we can talk about it and you'll hear what's going on. Pretty cool to see Habs fans reach out to Qatar. Oh, yeah, from around the world. But Abdullah's been around for a little while. He's a member. And, yeah, he's in Qatar. And I think it's quite awesome that people from that far away. Shamir loved the Hall & Oates version of Jingle Bell Rock. It was a great show. I have to say, they were tight. It was a really, really good show. But I'm talking back in, I think, 1978 when I saw them. Hey, Scotty just passed 700 subscribers. Congrats. Hey, everybody, if you haven't checked out Scotty, I hope you will. Go to his channel. Give him a subscribe. You're going to like it. Scott's got some great stuff over there. And like I said, he's part of the podcast crew. So head over there and let's get Scott up to 1,000 as quickly as we can. Hall & Oates has some classic man-eaters amazing. One bad thing is Leafs use them for a goal selling. Do they really? Yeah, I like their earlier stuff than the little bit later, like Man-Eater was a little bit later. I really love their earlier stuff. You should stand for the anthem? No, I don't think so. Yeah, TSN's got it today. Devin, hey, Devin. Another member in the house. 4-3 with the tuna. Tuna sandwiches today. George Sessford. Hey, George. Five-one Suzuki. Yeah, your computer doesn't like the start time? Yeah, it's different, eh? At least it's on the weekend, right? I don't know how. Oh, I'm getting close to the bottom. All right. Roger Delaney, hey, how's it going? From Thunder Bay, all the way up there in the north part of Ontario. Hey, Aiden, see you later, buddy. We had a guy from Portugal just the other day. That's right. Have I ever tried fried bologna? Of course. How do you live without trying fried bologna at least once in your life? Great sandwiches. Bob Cannon. Hey, Bob. 6-1 with Suzuki. A lot of Suzuki picks today. And I believe I made it to the bottom. All right. I can have a swig of beer now. Awesome. I deserve it now. I also want to remind everybody, first of all, if you're having a good time, some thumbs up. Yeah. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and ring that notifications bell, and you'll get notified when we're doing these live streams or when my videos come out. I also want to remind everybody, I'm going to be a guest on the JOFO podcast. That's JOFO podcast on the 15th of February at 9 p.m. right here live on YouTube. And I hope you guys will check that out. I should have put their link. He's got to send me the link, actually, so I can put it in. And, yeah, I hope you guys check that out because it should be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm sitting here with my hands doing nothing, and I'm missing some. First, last. 5-2 with Anderson. A lot of Suzuki and Anderson picks today. Hey, Jeremy, another member in the house. How's it going, buddy? Not working today for this one, I bet, right? 5-2 KK. Oh, 4-2. 4-2 KK. 30 likes to get to 50. Love to get to 50. 39 people in the room. Awesome. Jacob LaChapelle. Hey, Jacob. Long name, so you got to give me a sec. 4-0. Drew. Awesome. Drew is due. Shamir and Scotty, I subscribed. Awesome. Yeah, that's true. Shamir. I always forget Shamir's got a video, a channel as well. Just look, type in his name. You're going to find his channel. He's got some, he does funny stuff. He does a lot of comedy skits and stuff like that. So check him out because Shamir is a big part of this community as well. Sleeping Angels. How's it going? Think Montreal bounces back? Yes, so do I. Carlos. Hang on, let me write that. 5-1 with Shea Weber. Kind of feel like we're going to get Expo Nordique Habs will do super well, be primed for deep playoff run, possibly being the favorite. Then season will be canceled. I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility, I guess, right? Won't pay OT for you to work during the day. On Saturday, don't blame you. I don't blame them, but don't work for anything less. You know what? I just, as getting ready for this, your video, Shamir, actually just it popped up in my on my homepage. Brando Stella. Hey, Brando. Could have been a contender. I don't do a good Brando, I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, game's going to start real soon, so this contest is going to close off. Taffy is Toffoli, I'm going to guess. If it's not, let me know. Paul is in Korea. Wow, Paul, you're in Korea. It is 3 a.m., and the contest has to close off. I'm going to scroll down. Jack Newell, your guess was in time, so I'm going to take yours. 3-1 Habs. Tatar. Let me see if I got anybody else. No, that's it. Jack Newell's the last guess in. We got puck drop, and we got game going on. What happened with the glass? They broke a... Let me see. Oh, wow, he knocked it right out. That was a pretty hard hit, I imagine. Wow. $39 people, 35 thumbs up. Awesome, people. Awesome. Thank you all. Okay, time to blaze up and time to watch some hockey. If anyone's wondering where Jeff is today, his daughter has hockey, so Jeff is not able to watch the game and be on the computer. So Jeff might pop in on his phone. Not sure. So that's where Jeff is today. Yeah, we have Korea in here. That's pretty freaking awesome. I love when we get all these people from all over the place. I should remind everybody. Hang on, I had to do something. And I don't remember what I should remind everybody to do. Oh, if I miss one of your comments, just please type it in again. I'll eventually get to it. Or you could take a super chat. You could, if you want to take a super sticker, you could take a membership. If anybody does that, you get entered into the contest to win a hat. It won't be exactly like this, but I'm giving away a hat. It'll be, I think, March 11th. I'm going to do that, or as close to that for a game. And yeah, you get entered into that. And hey, good luck to everybody. Daryl Hall did a song about Lanny McDonald, the only flame in town. That's a good one. Yeah, I like Hall & Oates. Daryl Hall's pretty good. He has a YouTube channel as well. I don't know if he's still running it, but he brings people into his studio and they play music and all that stuff. It's kind of good. I like it. He can't sing anymore though. His voice is shot. Either Kachuk or Paul fights for Sens. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility, right? I don't think we need a fight. We just need a good game and a win. Shamiri got that right. Stop taking penalties, dumb or not, like they did the other night. Penalties. The saying is 3 or less. If you go over that, it affects your chance to win. Hey, Mikhail, how's it going? Nice and early. Patrick Water. Habs are off to a good start. No lacking. That's right. It was one game. Let's see how they do. Let's see how they respond here. This is going to be a big test. Even though it's Ottawa, they're not a great team, but it's how they respond to this. That's what I'm interested in. That's going to tell a lot. Look at that big body not getting knocked off the puck for Anderson. Ooh, his legs almost went in a weird split. Remember, I'm watching online, so I'm a little behind you guys, depending on where you're watching. But yeah, so remember that. So far, so good. One shot for Ottawa, none for Montreal, and there's no score. And it is on my side. It's 18-15 left in the first. Jake Allen playing tonight. Yep. Habs usually do bounce back, and I don't see them having too many losing streaks of more than 1 or 2 games. I don't see them losing, having these losing streaks. They're going to be able to bounce back and halt that. And one of the reasons is the guy that's in net today, Jake Allen. If Carey Price is struggling, you got Jake Allen. We never had that. Every time the backup, it was always shaky. I feel confident with Jake Allen as the backup and playing. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm not worried at all. Sure, Jake Allen will lose a couple of games. Obviously, he'll have bad games, obviously, but it won't be the same like the backups we've had. You'll see. Cheers, everybody. This is a good team we got here. We're just not used to it anymore. I'm used to it, but it's been a long time, but I'm used to having Montreal always at the top of the standings and players that are the best in the league. I was raised on that, and it's starting to feel like this team is going to get there. I'm not saying they're as good as the 70s teams, don't get me wrong, but this is going to be a good team, and we're gonna have some good hockey to watch. I'd just like to see them get a goal right away, like within the first 5. Take control of this game. Be the team that has the least, like the lesser hits, because you're carrying the puck all the time. Just be that team again. And they're starting to look like it. It looks like they're playing better. They're not being outplayed, it doesn't look like today so far. Nature Boy got the Habs by 2 goals. That's good. 2 goals is a win. I don't care how many. If they win by 1, I'm still going to be happy. The point is, they got to win this game. So how do they come back from that other game? And so far, so good. Passing is better. The puck's not bouncing around on them as much. They're getting shots on goal. They're getting the chances. They're spending time in the Ottawa zone. So far, I like what I'm seeing. Sleeping Angel said he used to hate Jake Allen when he was in St. Louis with the Blues. Sorry, I did 8 just before. I didn't because Jake Allen was he played his junior hockey here in Montreal, and so I it was a name I saw in the paper and all that stuff, and so for me, I always had an interest in how he was doing. And no, I didn't hate him, and then when we got him, it was like, wow, he's coming home, kind of, and I'm sure he feels that way in a bit, right? Because he played his junior hockey here. He was 2-3 years here. I forget the team, what the team was called. The Montreal, I think they were called the Rocket, but I'm not sure. Allen keeping us in the game is all that matters. That's it, exactly. And when they're taking shots on, you're not like, oh, you're cringing. Will Lindgren stop it? Will this was, you're not doing that. So, he's got good confidence in that guy. Hey, Sleeping Angels, absolutely no problem. Remember this in my room. I love having fans from other fan bases. There's no hate here. Not allowed. Civility only. And you know what? Great that I used to be a Blackhawks fan when I was really young. My first favorite player was Tony O. I love Tony O. And so I used to be a Blackhawks fan, like way back then. I'm in Montreal, so then it became the Canadiens. But yeah, just come in here all you want. Talk. You can even talk about the Hawks, just don't drive us crazy with it. But hey, I love that kind of debate. As long as it's friendly, there's nothing wrong with it. I just wish some of the Leafs fans would understand that. I make fun of the Leafs a bit, but it's all in friendly jest, and there's nothing wrong with that. I never insult Leafs fans. I never do. Nope. I don't like the Leafs. That's fine. And if you don't like the Habs, that's fine. You can still come in here as long as you like the conversation. And we'll talk about everything. No problem. So thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it. That's cool. That's all I ask from people. And I encourage other fan bases to, come in here and talk. Let's talk hockey. Nothing wrong with that. Damn cold in Leaf Country today. I don't know what the weather here is not too bad. It's not a cold day yet, but we're gonna get colder as it gets closer to my birthday. My birthday's on the 14th, which I'll probably do a live stream because I'm not really doing that much. But yeah, it's supposed to be cold. Like we're building up to that day, and it's gonna be it figures on my birthday. I've had some bad storms on my birthday. I'll tell you, when I was young, especially. The Montreal Juniors were the name. I'm not sure. Were they the Juniors or were they the Rocket when he was here? Because they changed the name a few times for the Montreal team, the junior team. Leaf and Habs fan agree on one thing: Boston sucks. Boston sucks. That's for sure. But I think I have more hate for the Leafs than Boston, only because Montreal and Toronto, we have such a big rivalry as cities. I know I say it all the time, but that's really what it is. So for me, anything Toronto is a rival thing. So yeah, but I hate the Bruins too. Hey Jordan, happy birthday! Awesome, a fellow Aquarian. That's cool. Yeah, I was 2 weeks late actually. I was supposed to be born either January 31st or February 1st, and I stayed an extra 2 weeks. It was comfortable. I was warm. I was good. There's snow here in Indiana. Oh, you're in Indiana. Awesome. From Indiana. Nice. Nice. Same with the St. Louis Blues. Well, the St. Louis Blues, that's got to be a rivalry for you guys, right? If you're a Blackhawks fan, St. Louis has to be a rival. Edmonton, Calgary tonight. Let's go, Oilers. I tried to get McDavid from Jeff. He wanted McKinnon. And I said, yeah, well, okay, I'll take McDavid. He didn't want that. The rivalry gets intense when we play them. Yeah, it does. Chicago and St. Louis is a big rivalry. Minus 24 to 37 in Edmonton today. Wow. I wouldn't want to be you guys. Habs are putting on the pressure here. They're definitely they scored. All right. Power play goal. Woohoo, Petrie. So whoever had Petrie, you guys are in the running. There was a bunch of Petries. So I'll go through it in a minute. Awesome. I want to see the replay on it. Cleared the puck right to Petrie. Awesome. And it didn't touch anybody. It didn't look like Perry got it or anything. It just went right through. Awesome. Heinz 57, you got Petrie. I'm going to go through it. I'll let everybody know who's still in the running. Just give me a sec. When I'm done my bone. When I'm finished with my bone. 1-0 Habs. Now, okay, the last game started out like that. But it doesn't mean that we're going to have the same result. Remember that. Montreal looks that much better tonight. So I don't think this is going to turn around like it did in the other game. Because naturally, look, Ottawa is not a good team. They were due for a win. That's it. That's all. I believe that's what happened last time. They were due for a win. It's one of those things that happens. And that's it. And I don't think it's going to happen here again today. I didn't take them as long to score the last game. Hopefully they hold on to the lead this time. Yeah, me too. I think they will. Brian S., number 2 Sportsnet fantasy right now. I need Weber and Suzuki points. You might get some tonight. You might get some. This could be a high-scoring game for Montreal. Price will score one day, but my streak of losses is getting impressive. It is. It's your commitment to it is very impressive. Today is different. They're looking better. No letting in beach balls this time. Listen, the last game, Price, I only blame him maybe on the first goal. The other two, I don't think it's there. I don't think he could have done. He was screened on the second one, and it was a tip totally the other direction from up to down on the other side of the net. I don't see he had a chance on that. So, no, I don't think it's his fault. Leafs won't make. I think they'll make the playoffs. I don't think they'll go far. Go Blues, my Western team, till Seattle starts. Awesome. Good start today. Let's keep it going. Push the game. Make the Sens chase. It's how we can dominate any team. Exactly. That forecheck, it has to be on, and they got the bodies for it, the size. Yeah, they got to keep doing that. Holy smokes, Jeff Petrie can rail me. Jeff Petrie's got a hell of a shot. He's got good offense in him. Who the hockey guy was saying, I was watching him earlier today, how he actually made the reference of, oh God, what's his name now? Brian Savage. Brian Savage was Mr. October, November. After that, you didn't get too many. So, and Petrie tends to have a hot start, but never as hot as this, and then level off is what I would say. But I don't know. He's having like the best start of his career. This could be his career year. His Norris Trophy year, maybe. Hey, Hab 16. Nice goal. Yeah, it was. Nice shot. Went all the way through. Didn't touch anybody. I called a trap game, but not that they were playing the trap, Ottawa. Just it was a trap game because you take a bad team and a good team, the good team plays down to the bad team and loses, and that's a trap game. You got to be careful. When you're playing a team like Ottawa, you got to be careful you don't get lulled into their shittiness. I don't know how else to put it. And that's what happened in the last game, if anything. And Ottawa was due. What's up with Armia? I still have no idea. I haven't heard any guess on when he's coming back. Mark Daniels, I'm going to give you a warning on that comment. Don't do that because I know who you are if that's the case, and you're not going to last here very long. So that's your first warning. So, mods, remember, you see him do that again, he's gone. We got Petrie for a second-round pick, the biggest steal in Habs history. Yes, sir. And I think a conditional pick as well, so I think we might have given actually 2 picks, but no matter, still well worth it. Petrie was playing well before lockdown last season. Petrie has been steady for about 3 seasons, like points-wise, his play, like he's just steady as a rock. Patrick, I think you might be right. This might be the year where he stepped up a level. Oilers fans die on the inside when we see Petrie play well. Yeah, I mean, you didn't get anything back for him, and he was on the verge. Am I ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow? No, I'm not watching Tom Brady win another Super Bowl. Ben Charity needs some Kachuk to feed knuckle sandwiches. Yes. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be a chippy game. If third period Montreal's up, they might, if they're close enough, maybe to come back, they might start some stuff. I don't know. Doesn't look like it's going to be that kind of chippy game yet. Petrie was good in Edmonton as well. He was, but he wasn't there yet. Defensemen take time to develop, and he finished his development here. Edmonton wishes they had Petrie. Yes, they do. No problem about the Caps. It's okay. You corrected it. Romanov looks quite small, but he's actually solid, just has giants surrounding him. He's actually 6 foot. He's 6 feet, 208 pounds. So he's just at the bottom of where you want a defenseman, but he's there. That's what matters. And he hits like a truck. So he hits like he's 6'4". Stopped watching the No Fun League a few years ago. Me too. I don't really watch, especially if it's Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. And I'll tell you though, one thing I saw, I guess I was watching one of the Jimmy Kimmel from the other day. He had Tom Brady reading hate tweets about him. I got to tell you, it was funny. And the guy he took it. He read them, and they were bad. And a little bit, he gave a little bit of respect to him for that. He took it well, and they were really funny. And that was hate, man. I'm telling you. Petrie stepped up when Weber was out, and you never looked back. That's true. Petrie may be the number 1 defenseman on this team. I kind of think he really is. All red Sens jerseys are not that cool. I don't mind actually the Sens jerseys. The new ones, they don't bother me. The retros. Is that what they're wearing? The retros? I didn't hear that. Romanov is small enough to be agile and heavy enough to lay big hits. Dangerous combo. Exactly. That's it. Exactly. He's going to be a good one. I really hope a National Felon League. I like that. I hope he's in the running at the end of the year for the Calder. Doesn't mean he has to win, but AJ. Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm thanking you for Shamir, Jeremy. Brady is a goat with a hot wife. Yeah, I don't care. Don't like him. Ottawa power play. Here comes a Foley shorty. Oh, just that shorty. Let anybody get it. I'd love to see it. We call. I didn't see the call, but I'm not surprised. John, it's Jake Allen in that. They keep calling Romanov's hits. He hits hard. I guess it looks worse than it actually really is. What kind of call was that? It's called soft. That's a soft call. His boys among men, soft call. I hate Brady, so cheering for the Chiefs. Yeah, me too. No, but I'm not going to watch it just in case. I might turn it in, like if they're losing. I might watch like the third quarter if Tampa Bay's losing, but I don't know. I don't mind football that much, but I don't follow it a lot. So, but I can watch it. Is there retro? Okay. I don't mind their jerseys actually. Evans hey, I'll take anybody. Like I said, Evans to Foley. Give me anybody. Get a short end and goal. Yes, sir. Not hitting a lot, no hitting allowed, or else player safety has to blow calls. Yeah, for Montreal, you're talking about. Is Romanov the second round pick we got in the Pacioretty trade? I think Norlinder is that. No? I think that was a good hit. I mean, he can lay the body. I feel sorry for his wife. That's just a joke. And he doesn't look like, when he's walking around, you see him in a t-shirt or whatever. He doesn't look buff, but he's got some arms on him. He's a well-built young man. That's why he hits so hard. And if he's 6 foot at 208 and he's in shape like that, he's got some muscle on him, boys. Like Nick Suzuki. Nick Suzuki's 5'11", but he's over 200. That's why Nick Suzuki can handle himself, and he doesn't get pushed around a lot because he's got a stocky, muscular build that it doesn't look like it when you look at him, but he does. Romanov plays with an edge. He sure does. Shamir, you don't mind Brady? Yeah, you're allowed. No problem with that. I don't like him. Can't wait for Jays baseball. No, I mean that's cool. I get it, but for me, baseball, unless Montreal gets a team, I'm pissed with baseball till they bring a team back here. But I mean, I'm happy to see the Jays do well when they do well. It's just I don't watch it. Tampa got a French Canadian on their team. I'll have to cheer for them. Hey, there are lots of French Canadians around the league. Are you kidding? Romanov's 21. He'll gain muscle still. That's true. I don't know that he'll grow anymore. I doubt he'll grow anymore height-wise. But, yeah, muscle for sure. Byron is due to score. That's why I had him in the last game. I had Byron. There you go. They tied it up. Galchenyuk? Fuck off. Romanov is a 100-mile-per-hour slapper? I didn't know that. Let me see this goal. Yeah, it's a goal. But who got it? Okay, it wasn't Galchenyuk. He was over on the side. He had nothing to do with it. Awesome. As long as Galchenyuk didn't get it. Yeah, 5-hole. It was a good goal. Refs with the assist. They should put that there. We go in, assist, referees. Habs selected Romanov in the second round 2018 draft. Yeah, I think it was Norlinder was that second round pick in the Suzuki Tatar trade for Pacioretty. Hey, Jeff. I didn't see you there. Jeff is in the room. Waiting in your truck for at your daughter's game? Or no, you haven't gone yet. Oh, you're leaving soon, though. Yeah. If I remember, you told me last night. Okay, so let's get another goal here from Montreal. We need a goal. We need a goal. We need a goal. Cheers, Jeff. Getting a beer buzz on early in the afternoon. Cheers, Shamir. All right, Shamir, you got one too. Sorry about that, bud. Imagine if Habs had Romanov and Sergachev and no Drouin. It's not the case. So we can't cry over spilt milk. Habs look much better today. They're pushing Ottawa around. Yeah, they do. They look much better. I'm not worried about that power play goal. A lot of NHL players have the virus in the U.S. So far, knock wood, nothing in Canada. Still some parallels with Thursday's game. A little bit, but they're playing a lot better. And there's a lot of hockey to go. Excuse me. My taco, I had tacos just before I went on. I finished like 10 minutes before. I was running late because I got up late, but I'm burping them up a little bit. So I apologize if I burp. It would be an amazing top 4, but listen, it's not to be because it's just not to be. So much for 10-0. Yeah, let me do that. Let me see who's still in the running here. All right. Who we got? Rob Fry has Petrie with 5-3. Using the running. I thought there was more Petries on this first page. Let's see. Maybe we don't have too many. Heinz 57's got 3-1, and he's got Petrie. And that's it. He uses the only 2 with Petries. I thought there was more Petries than that. Wow. Surprised the hell out of me. So we got 5-3 for Rob Fry and 3-1 for Heinz 57. And those are the 2 guys that are in it. So another Ottawa goal knocks Heinz 57 out. But Rob Fry looks like you'll be in it for the long run. Come on, guys. Forecheck. Hit. There he goes. He got it back. Saved the day. Come on, guys. Stop bouncing around the puck. Get set up. They're falling out. It's not as nice as it was before. Taco Tuesday on Saturday. Awesome. Yeah. Going up in smoke during the first. It seems like something's going on there. Let's just hope they win this game. Yep. Rick figured it out. Scott Gomez is disguised as a referee. That's right. Jordan blames Scott Gomez. Hey, maybe that's the case. Leafs have a lot of injuries, do they? Yeah, good for them. If you lose to Ottawa again, that's not a very good look. No, it isn't. It really isn't. Well, you know what? They're playing 9 more games. We'll probably lose another game to Ottawa, maybe even 2, but that's about it. That's got to be your limit. Line 2, good shift, keeping it down low. Ottawa with a future top 4 of Shabbat, Brandstrom, Bernard Docker, and Sanderson. Ottawa's going to be a better team going forward, just not this year yet. Leafs have injuries and they're still winning. Yeah, good for them. Comes down to the end of the year. Montreal skating good tonight. They were. And you know, the puck passing was good, but it seems the passing isn't as good as it was in the first maybe 10 minutes of the game. Hey, Jeff, see you later, buddy. Canadian Elite, what's up with you? We're watching this game. Going out on a limb here, they won't lose to Ottawa this year. They did already, though. If Frederick Anderson get hurt, Leafs are done big time. Yeah. I kind of think if Freddie Anderson goes out for any length of time, they're in trouble. Jake Evans didn't slip. He calculated the fall, so he'd slide into the ref. Yeah. I think we're starting to see the real Habs again. I hope so. Habs off to a hot start. They're just due for a skid. This could be it if they lose again to the Sens. I don't think you see more than a game or 2 as a losing streak for them this year. They're not going to lose a lot of games in a row at any point. There just doesn't seem like that team. But you're right. Maybe we'll find out right here. Won't lose again? Yeah, I think that's a bit of a stretch, though. 9 games. A team, sometimes the team is due. That's what happened in the last game, and they're going to win, and that's how it is. So I don't know. In 9 games, I would say Sens got to win at least one of those, but I hope not this one. Jack Campbell is amazing for the Leafs. There was a goalie controversy for a reason. I'm not saying Campbell's no good, but then you have no backup because I don't think Hutchinson's much of a backup, personally. And I think if you lose Anderson for a long time, it's trouble. Jack Campbell out for the Leafs right now. Well, if that's the case, that's a problem. Sens could be the new Detroit. I fucking hope not. Am I feeling lucky? I don't ever really feel lucky, so I don't know if that's a good question to ask. It sucks when they dominate and take the L. Yeah, well, but it happens to every team. Was a wake-up call for the Habs? I don't know for sure about that because I would kind of think this would be a better start than it is if that was really completely the case. Power play for Montreal or yes? I think Habs thinking Sens being an easy 20 points this season sure got a huge wake-up call. Well, if that's the case, yeah, that's what the trap game thing is. You know, that's why it's a trap game is because they do that against a shittier team and then you lose. That's what the trap is. So it's not that the Sens are playing the trap. That's a totally different thing. No, Hutchinson's pretty trash. Yeah, when they lost Aaron Dell, that was the dumbest move they could have made. He's a decent backup for sure. And, yeah, big mistake. Habs used to get 20 shots a game. That's changed. Last year they had more. They're averaging more than that. But they're up in the top of the league for shots on goal per game. About to be 2-1. I hope so. Think the Habs are better than the Leafs or the other way around? I think the Habs are the better team, and it'll prove out in the long run. It's going to be tight, though. I think it's close, and they're different in different ways. Both teams are really good. I get that, but I think in the long run, the Habs are the better team. Power play has to step up again. Yes, they do. Special teams. Respect the opinion, Shamir, but these two teams are going in totally different directions. They are. Who is the Habs' third goalie? Lindgren. You don't want to see him in. What's the score? It is tied at 1. Almost. It's at near the end of the first. Your thoughts on the current NHL schedule? It's kind of like the Major League Baseball schedule where teams play multiple game series before moving on to the next city. I like it. Bob, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure. Jeff and I were talking about it the other day, and we're both kind of, I don't know. It's really different, and it's not It's not as exciting as I thought it would be. I have to say, but it's only 11 games into the season, so a little early to judge anything, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, Zach Bogosian, not a good defender. No. We just need solid goaltending, and we will win. We are scoring average 4.2 goals a game. Yep. What happened to Primo as backup? He's playing. If he was on the taxi squad, he wouldn't be playing much. He needs to be playing in Laval, and that's what he's going to be doing. What happened to Keith Kincaid? No idea. Gone. No longer part. He only had a 1-year deal. He's gone. If the Leafs goalies aren't injured, then they have 2 good goalies. But if they have a goalie that's injured, that's pretty scary for them. That's the problem, yeah. Patrick Water just thinks Sen's going to be – I don't need to read that one, sorry. Shane Walsh, he's in Laval. Yep. Let's put all our players on the blue line. Exciting hockey. No, that's the trap. 6 weeks till spring. Depending where you are. He's with the Rangers? Oh, yeah, you're right. I think you're right. He'll never make the team, though. If Mikko Lehtinen get hurt, Leafs are done. Really? Is he that good in his first year? I know it's his first season. Excuse me. Is he that good? I don't know much about that guy, so. Well, at least this first period, no last minute goal so far. We're in the last minute. If there's no goal here, fine. They're not losing. It's still tied. I think it's better than the last game. And Montreal usually and they've done this probably since I'm a kid. Montreal always got better as the game went along. Let's hope that happens here. Shabbat's a baby. If he's mad, Romanov hit him. Well, he's playing hockey. What are they, pussies? They can't take a hit? It's Nordstrom, or Goalie. Yeah, Goalie. We might see Goalie next year. They kind of expect Goalie to be ready to make an appearance here next year. I like Goalie's game. It needs to mature a little bit, obviously, but I like his game. I don't know if it's rushing him to have him here next year, but we'll definitely see him in Laval next year, without a doubt. Not mad at this period either. They didn't get outplayed. They are the better team. They're just not, again, Murray's playing pretty good. No stick for Murray, they call it. Maybe Brady Tkachuk wants to fight Anderson. Nah, I don't think so. Dryden with the jukes. Suzuki with the heavy wrister. Let me see the replay. There it is. They're showing the replay. Yeah, nice move. Nice move. That was a nice move by Dryden. I like that. So they got out of the first period without being behind, which is good. So, I think they're going to come out with a better second. He's bleeding. Oh, no, it's not. It's his mouthpiece. Or is he bleeding? Good for him if he's bleeding. I think they come out with a better second. I don't know. Can Ottawa come out with a better second? I don't know. We'll have to see. So instead of hitting Romanov, Shabbat punches him in the back of the head. Yeah, well. Travis Dermott hurt right now. Are we going to get another accounting of the Leafs here? I got to remind you guys, this is a Habs room. We're not really that interested in Leafs injuries. And Tkachuk is mad that Andy hit Stutzley after Tkachuk tried to run Drouin. Yeah, whatever, 18 shots, only 1 goal. Well, but that could mean the floodgates open in the second period. Why does all the bad teams play good versus Montreal? Because Montreal is the most history team in the league. Everyone wants to beat them. That makes sense. They've got the most cups. It still means something if you beat the Montreal Canadiens. I think that's almost like a compliment. That's how I look at it. And I will continue to. So, what are we going to do in the intermission? I should have looked up for trivia. Although most of the trivia is kind of stupid. Every time I've gone looking for Habs trivia, it's kind of stupid. I guess for me, because I know most of it, or it's too old for you guys to know. A lot of you younger guys that you wouldn't know any of that. Haven't there been a couple of big hits already? Matt Murray always brings it against Montreal. I think that's true, yeah. Well, if they're going to throw 50, 60 shots at him, something else is going to go through. Yeah, Habs are the better team right now, but it's the goalie. If you're going to run into a hot goalie, it's going to happen. I think the schedule this year sets up grudge match mentality. Of course it does. We should make for intense rematches, building rivalries, especially with West Conference teams that we'd only see once a season. No, it does, of course. No, it does. It's just not as exciting as I thought it would be. Where's Matt Murray from? I have no idea. Anybody know where Matt Murray is from? I believe he's Canadian. Halak always brings it versus the Habs as well. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. He'd have natural motivation against the Habs every time he plays them. Hey, Aiden, welcome back. Matter of time till Anderson tries to put his fist through Ketchup's head. Why do you call him Ketchup? That's the first time I've heard that for him. But it looks like Anderson was like ready to go, and Brady kind of said maybe not. Yes, Scott Gomez is going to be impersonating the ref every game that Montreal plays, so we're going to always be kind of behind the 8 ball. Habs trivia: who scored the cup-winning goal in '93? That's a good one. Oh, let's see now. Can't be McSorley. They didn't win the cup. John LeClaire? No. Eric Desjardins. Eric Desjardins is my guess. Anybody got any trivia questions? Let's do that. Type it in here. We'll try to figure it out. Best goalie all time for Montreal Canadiens, Patrick Roy. Toronto last cup 54 years ago. It's sad for them. Montreal having problems scoring, out shooting them, just can't bury the puck. Murray's from Thunder Bay, by the way. Thank you, Hines. Yeah, Murray's playing well. Murray usually does play well, apparently, so against Montreal. They have to manage to crack that and put some pucks past them. What's my favorite pizza place? I don't know what's still around. I like a Pendelli's pizza. That's good pizza. I used to work at Tasty Food Pizza. It's a different style, but it's good. Pizza or wings, depending on the mood, but I'd probably, more often than not, I'd probably go with wings. Ottawa coach DJ Smith's sons was drafted by the London Knights. Big kid. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Scott Gomez spiked Anderson's water bottle and gave him the flu a few games ago. No. He had food poisoning. He ate something that didn't agree with him or was bad. Is it time for Byron and Deneau to go? I don't know. I don't think not during the season, that's for sure. Who was the last known NHLer to smoke on his way to games? You're talking about Guy Lafleur? I don't know if it was Lafleur, the last one. Does there exist a rule for building snowmen? No. What are you talking about? Yeah, Aiden, most people were wrong. Only 2 people had Petrie. Hey, Edmad. Kirk Muller had the cup-winning goal. Oh, really? Awesome. Which Canadiens left winger wore number 22 from 72? Oh, Steve Shutt. Yes, Shamir. Oh, if the Pens trade Crosby, you think Habs should pick him up? Depends on what kind of deal you got to make. I don't know. Yes, I'd love to have Crosby here, but not at any cost. It has to be a fair deal. I had a long and distinguished NHL career cut short by concussion. I played for 3 teams, but didn't get new license plates for my car. Who am I? Eric Lindros? Played for 3 teams. Did he play? Yeah, Eric Lindros, is that it? Pizza or wings trivia. Scott Gomez lives in the rafters and points lasers at Alan's eyes. Habs don't play again until Wednesday after this game. I hope they win because teams will pass them during layoff. Are you sure? Hang on. Damn it, you're right. 4 days off. I didn't know that. I mean, I did. I forgot. Used to like Pizza Hut. Me too, but yeah, it's not good anymore. I don't like Domino's. Yeah, I don't. The Gabriel's and Willie's, those are local. Yeah, I don't know them. But for the big chains, yeah. I used to work at Pizza many, many years ago when they first came to Quebec. Who is Montreal best defenseman ever, you think? Probably Larry Robinson. I know it'd be between Doug Harvey and Larry Robinson, but Larry Robinson, I think, might be the better one. But Doug Harvey or Larry Robinson, one of the two. Last NHL player to smoke before games was, Sean Avery. Good for him. We need the next goal. I would say, yeah. What NHL team you hate the most? Toronto. Heinz 57 agrees with me. Larry Robinson. But it'd be like Larry, well, 1A, 1B, Larry Robinson, Doug Harvey for me. But I think if you think Doug Harvey was the better one, yeah, I wouldn't argue with that. Doug Harvey was a great defenseman. If you build a snowman in Ontario, OPP will blow it up. What the hell's with that? Can I speak French? Oui, je parle un peu de français, mais pas très bien. I'm not fluent, but I live in Quebec. You got to speak a little bit. Section 9 rule, don't you dare make a snowman. Bob Cannon, it wasn't Lindros. Pat LaFontaine? There's a snowman rule in Ontario? Fuck off. That's ridiculous. Cannot pile snow, increase the stopwatch. Aiden, you like Papa John's? I don't think I've ever had Papa John's. Gabriel's Pizza in Ottawa. Yeah, Cheech and Chong, yeah. Ingersoll Pizza Pasta, the best where I live. Awesome. Usually the local restaurants are better pizza than the big joints, the big national ones. Ken Dryden, 258 wins, 57 losses, 2.24 goals against, 6 cups in 8 years. I think unbelievable stats. Yes. But with Ken Dryden, you have to consider the team in front of him. That's super important because that was maybe one of the greatest team in the history of the league. One of the reasons I would drop Dryden down on the list below Patrick Roy is because he's a stand-up goalie. And a stand-up goalie, you take a stand-up goalie today, and he is going to have a horrible record, horrible numbers. It's not going to work. So that's why I drop him down a little bit, but I'm not taking anything away from what Dryden did. Yeah, Dryden was great. But I don't list him as the greatest for the Habs. No. Patrick Roy was, because he was a money goalie. He was a money goalie. He didn't have the best record and all that stuff. No. But, man, if it was a game that needed to be won, Patrick Roy was the guy you wanted in Nets. Oh, Jordan, it's a snowman rule for NHL games. I never heard of that. Oh, no, Aiden, I forgot to look at it. Thailand flag is the Habs logo, really? I had pizza yesterday. Oh, no, it was the last game. Well, I had some yesterday, too. Last 2 days, I had some pizza. It was frozen pizza. It's garbage. I'm watching on Bila Sport online. BILASPORT. I think it's .net, by the way. Bilasport.net. Good pizza in Cornwall? I've been in Cornwall many times, but I don't think I've ever eaten pizza there. It was LaFontaine. I got it on my second guess. Everybody's getting hungry for pizza now. I should get a discount from all the places you guys live for the pizza that you're ordering. Leafs will win the cup this year. No. Nope, not happening. Luigi's, that's a great name. Luigi's. You kind of trust that they might have good pizza. Abdullah agrees with me about Roy. Hands down, Roy had the ability to steal games and say no more goals. And damn sure no more goals. That's what I'm talking about. He had that ability. If he gave up a bad goal in a game, or in a very big game, he gave up a goal and he would shut the door after that. And that was it. He did that many times. And that you don't see anybody able to do that anymore, or ever. Andrew gets the munchies from my videos, so I don't blame you. Rob Fry, not only do I remember Michel Plas, Banglarock, Wayne Thomas. Okay, I'll tell the story. My family has 3 people that married into I don't know if anybody knows what Maisland Transport was. It's a big transport company here locally here, but they also across the country, across North America. 3 of my relatives married into them, so the Maislands were relatives. Sammy Maisland, my uncle, we'll call him Uncle Sammy. He owned, I think, 10% of the Habs. He was a minor partner, right? So I would get every now and then like sticks or stuff like that from the Habs, and I got a now I'm so far that went so far. I got I think it was a Wayne Thomas game used goalie stick, which I then used out on the street to play hockey because I was a kid and I didn't know any better. I didn't keep it, but yeah, I once got a that's disgusting. I once got a signed stick, a regular stick signed by God, that had to be 72 or 73. All the players signed all on a stick, and I took that out and I played street hockey with that. Can you imagine? Crazy. What that would be worth today. So yeah, I remember Plas, Larock, and Thomas. A plumber named Luigi in the pizza business. Now that's a good idea. I don't know how you get the copyright for that, but I won't really show the name because yes, have some. There, everybody have a few. If only that we could do stuff like that. Wouldn't that be awesome? Best pizza places use real greasy bacon, fresh mushrooms, and 3 times cheese. Well, you know what? I like places that put the toppings on top of the cheese. So I want, because then the grease runs off and you don't have such a greasy pizza. That's how I like it. So I like, game's about to start. So we got ourselves some action. There we go. I can actually hear something. Let's hope they do that much better for this period. Cheers, y'all. How we doing in the room? Look at that. 47 people and 53 thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Hope everybody's having a good time. Time for one more of these. Go, Habs, go! Misplayed by Weber. Remember, everybody, I'm a little bit behind what you're seeing on your screen because I'm watching it online. I'm going to scroll right down to the bottom now. Sorry. If I missed anything, just retype it in or take a super chat. Super chat, it's highlighted, and I can see it, and I think you can do them for as little as 99 cents. So if you really want me to see something, that's the best way. And then you get entered into contest to win a hat early March. I don't know what the games. I should look it up on my schedule, but I can actually tell you what day we're going to do the draw. I have it here. Well, wouldn't you know, my son's birthday is March 11th, and we'll do the draw on his birthday. And there's a game against Calgary. Minimum for super chat is not. I did a super chat on somebody's. I gave 99 cents or $1. I gave $1. It worked. It might be how you set it. Maybe I set the minimum at 2. I don't remember, but maybe you can set it. I don't know. I don't remember that back that far. I apologize if that's what it is. You can only a super sticker for $1. I apologize, guys. $2 to support Talking Habs. It's not horrible. I don't feel like I always feel guilty asking about that stuff or asking you guys that stuff. But, $1 or so. But anybody who cannot afford it, anybody who's underage and needs to use their parents' card, do not do that. I don't want anybody who is struggling or is a kid. I don't want you giving me your money because that's ridiculous. So if you can afford it, yeah, I appreciate it. But by just watching, the ads come up. You support the channel that way as well. So nobody should feel guilty. I don't want anybody to feel that way. But I do appreciate it. And the money will be going towards the prizes, stuff like that, shipping the prizes, stuff like that. Although a lot of them are going to go out COD, but it still costs me. So that's where it goes to. So, the more support the channel gets, the more prizes and contests I can do. Not to say I don't get any of the money. I'm not saying that, but a lot of it will also go back to the channel. Also in equipment and stuff just to make it more exciting and, better stuff. I really want to get a goal horn, I think. I want to get one of those. And then maybe if I get, if I get a green screen, I could put it up for the games, and then I could have a background. But I have to use an OBS or Streamlabs for that. Did it say his first 6 games, his save percentage was .640? Wow. Well, he's playing good again. Listen, Matt Murray's a good goalie. It was a good signing for them, and in the long run, he will be good for them. He's just suffering with their bad team right now. But Matt Murray's a good goalie. Is that the same former Leaf defenseman? I'm not sure who that we're talking about there. Minimum is $2 if you want it to stay at the top for a certain amount of time. I get you. Yeah, as it loads up, that stays on the top, and then when it's loaded, it goes away. Galley's line is flying. Yeah, this period I'm not paying attention as much. Haven't heard Toffoli name yet today. No, me neither, honestly. Score is 1-1. It's 1-1. Hang on, they just took the scores away. Just hang on a second. I'll tell you what shots and all that are. Shots are no, they took those away. It's 1-1, 16 minutes left in the second period. And if they put shots on goal back up there, I'll tell you them. Is Ottawa really our kryptonite? I hope not. But remember, Ottawa that rivalry is there. They're the closest city to Montreal. Yeah, there was a rivalry there, and Ottawa tends to play better against Montreal. Are they good enough, though, to really be a kryptonite for us? I don't know. It was Detroit. You can say that. You're right. I think Detroit, that was an oddity. I don't think that would have continued. Yeah, we're all over them. They've got a hot goalie right now. They'll manage to get a goal or two past them. I can't see not. But, I mean, I've seen it before. That yeah. Let's hope it doesn't happen today. Who's Toffoli? I know Ryder is still on the team. You can hear it? Thank you, Shamir. They're really taking revenge for 2015. Maybe. Suzuki is playing, and you're right. I haven't heard him a lot, but some people are saying he was playing well. Brady Kachuk. I hate that kid. Come on, boys. Let's get one past that fucking Murray. Yeah, let's get one. Get out of their zone first. That would help. There we go. They break out. And it's a dump and chase. Suzuki's on the ice now, but now he's going off, so he's out there. It sucks to lose to the Sens, but come on, Shabbat and Stutzley are great players. They're going to be a good team. They've got some good players coming along, just not this year that much. But yeah, they can beat some teams every now and then. It just they weren't playing very well. They might start playing better too, eh? But I couldn't say today they're playing great. I mean, Montreal is all over them. They're doing a better job though in the second period here, the Sens. Did I like Keith Tkachuk? I didn't hate Keith Tkachuk. I kind of ambivalent either way. I mean, I didn't dislike him. I didn't particularly like him. Did I think he was a good hockey player? Yeah, of course. Definitely had respect for him as a hockey player, yeah. Come on, boys. Keep it in their zone, and let's get one here. I like Perry's. Perry Weber pinches in. Perry went right to the point. Cover. That's good experience. He knows what to do. There we go. Come on. They're being forced to the outside when they get close to Murray, and they're not getting those shots from right in front of them. That's the problem. Those angled shots, they're very low chance or whatever they call that, low danger shots. If he's a good goalie, shooting from the side of the net like that, you're not going to score too often. So Ottawa seems to be clearing them out from the center of the ice in their own zone. Kachuk, Solani, Zamnov was an awesome line. Yeah, well, anything with Solani. Zamnov was a good player. Zamnov, was he? Okay, I think it's so. He wasn't a defenseman. I guess you were talking about Winnipeg, right? I didn't know Kachuk played in Winnipeg. I don't remember that. Matty is saving the Sens like Tugnut did. The Sens back in the 90s. Yeah. Listen, Murray's a good goalie. There's no doubt. Murray's a good goalie. His numbers aren't reflective of the quality that he is right now. As soon as the players develop in Ottawa, they get rid of them. Well, they might change now. They've got some really good players coming along. So you got to kind of expect Ottawa over the next 2-3 years. They're going to start being one of the good teams in the league. I think Murray rode Fleury's coattails in Pittsburgh. After Fleury left, the Pens didn't do nothing in the playoffs compared to Vegas. But didn't Murray win 2 cups there? I don't know. He rode anybody's coattails if you win 2. And he was the main goalie when they won those 2 cups. I don't think that's riding anybody's coattails. If we win today and Toronto loses, we climb to first in the division. Yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be like this all year, right? Toronto, Montreal, kind of fighting it out for first, and then we got those last 3 games of the season against Toronto that are going to be the setup for the division championship. Ottawa has good size on D. Yes, they do. And they got Sanderson coming in. He's a big kid. Maybe next year, the year after, he'll be in. Yeah, the Jets in 94. Yeah, I don't remember Tkachuk being a Jet, but it doesn't sound out of place. Like I kind of remember it somewhere in my memory, but not offhand. Would really suck if we shit the bed versus the Sens this year, and that was the difference between us making the playoffs or missing it. Well, you know what? If we shit the bed against them, that probably will be the difference. You know? We had another penalty I didn't notice. Yeah, let's get a shorty here. Gomez is going to figure out how to clone himself. If that happens, we're fucked. I like what I'm seeing, though. As they struggle, they are figuring out how to grind out goals and good performances when they need to produce. Who are we talking about? Is that Ottawa or Montreal we're talking about? Ottawa is going to be a good team. I don't think there's any doubt. They're going to Bathurst in there. They're showing they've got some good players there. They just need time to develop because they're very young. The Habs, they're grinding out. Yeah, well, listen, they can play either way. They've got the team that can play either way. They can put up the points and skate, and they can grind it out as well. That's what happens when you get bigger like they have. They can grind out the games too. I love nothing about Tkachuk. The only thing I'll say about Brady Tkachuk or Matt Tkachuk is that, yes, they are talented hockey players. You can't take that away. You can't say, well, they're shitty hockey players. No, they're not. You might not like them, and I don't, but they are talented hockey players. They both know how to get under the other team's skin and stuff like that. Oh, a giveaway here. Come on. Turn that. Come on. Now. Weak. Grinders win playoff games. Grinders contribute greatly to wins. Yes, you need those kind of grinders. You need guys like Lehkonen. You need guys that can do that, or you don't win the big games. I think you're right. I don't think they solely win it because you need to put puck in the net too. But man, if you don't have grinders and you can't go in the corners and you can't fight along the boards, you're in trouble. The Habs don't want to lose this game because if that happens, the Leafs win, then the Leafs move 3 points ahead of them. I don't see Toronto losing to Vancouver. That's the problem. I don't see Toronto losing today. So the Habs need to win today. They're also spoiled rich kids too. There's some. What is he? He was. Oh, wouldn't that be something if Weber and Sherratt both start pounding in on Tkachuk? I respect Brady the most of the brothers, but he's still young and a little too gritty for liking. One day he'll be a heck of an agitator. He is. I agree with it. Just I think I hate Brady most. And I don't know, maybe it's because of his name, Brady, and I don't like Tom Brady. Maybe there's something there. I don't know. Love Doan, respected him along with Modano in terms of non-Habs players. Shane Doan was a great leader, good hockey player, and a great leader. Good save there by Allen. Yeah. Shane Doan is Carey Price's cousin. No, that's true. That's right. Good. He was, listen, that's great leader. Shane Doan was a great leader. I meant watching last playoff. Best team had heavy D and made forwards pay the price. Last playoffs between who again? I'm sorry. RD, heavy D made. Yeah, well, let's see that again. I'm not sure who we're talking about there. Sorry, Shane. You don't like the goat? No, I don't like the horse's ass. That's what I think he is. Don't played with Domi and Iris King fourth line. Yes, Domi's first year. Love the mask Allen has. Yeah, I like it too. Very simple, but I like it. Shane Doan's kid is a top prospect now. Awesome. That's cool. I like to hear that kind of stuff. From guys like Shane Doan, I like to hear that their kids are doing well, coming along. Because you got to figure, kid was probably raised pretty good by a guy like that, you know? Good hockey player, with a head on his shoulders, not a nutcase. It's crazy how many sons of former players are breaking in. Yeah. Domi fell off the radar. Well, he's in Columbus. Man, what's going to happen there? He's playing with Line though right now, so maybe we'll start hearing of him again. Carey Price himself is a kid of an NHL player. No, Carey Price's dad played in the NHL? I don't know. No. I don't think so. I think he was drafted, but I don't think Jerry Price. But was he drafted but didn't play in the NHL? Played for Philly, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Maybe I'm confusing with Sidney Crosby because I know Sidney Crosby's dad was drafted by Montreal but never played in the NHL. No, I didn't know that. Was he a goalie as well? Price's dad? Yes, I did. Crosby's dad, I just said. Almost everyone's playing in the NHL as someone in their family played in the NHL or something to do with the NHL. No, that's not exactly true. No, but there are a lot, though. There are a lot, but it's not true for everyone. No. No, because, I mean, then no other kids would get a chance. That's not – and there are kids that have no ties before to the NHL that are getting the chance. No, I don't. You know, I think there are a lot, but I wouldn't even agree with almost everyone. No. A lot. Yeah, no, a lot, definitely. Like the sons of former baseball players, all on the Jays these days. Really? Well, listen, you know, they get good opportunities, right? Their fathers are professional athletes. They, you know, good chance that they're going to be a good professional athlete, so they get the opportunities. Johnny Gaudreau's dad, yeah, drove the Zamboni. Johnny was a rink rat. Yeah, well, there you go. So that's not that much of a tie. Come on. It's probably a little easier to find as a child in the NHL if you made a lot of money and you can pay for it. Yes. Cheers, mate. I wanted to say boys. I don't know what was going to come out. Well, oh, wow. That was close. Post and into the crowd. Gojo's dad can also beat the Leafs if he had to be a backup goalie. Awesome. Nice burn. Leafs burn. Beaten by the Zamboni driver. Who is playing better? Montreal, I think. But you know what? Ottawa's holding their own. So, but Montreal's playing better overall, but Ottawa's doing okay. I mean, they're in it, and it's more than halfway through the game. Petrie's dad, yeah, he won this World Series with the Tigers. He was a pretty good pitcher, Dan Petrie. I mean, I remember him a lot from when I was a kid and the baseball cards and all that. And it's weird that we have his son playing for the Habs how many years later. Patrick, it does, but you have to have the talent as well. So not every kid has the same level of talent as their parents, but a lot of them do. Smell OT for this game. Last year, in the 3 wins that Montreal had against Ottawa, 2 of them went to overtime or shootout. So I could see that happening here. Patrick Mahomes' dad played for the Expos. Did he really? Mahomes. I don't remember. Wait, that's true. That sounds like a familiar name, actually, that you mentioned it. Ryan Reeves' dad played in the CFL? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ryan Reeves is a tough customer, man. Louis at VGK, that's like his favorite. Louis loves Ryan Reeves. He called his dog Reeves after him. Lincoln Price, the next Calder winner. Not the next one, but down the road. So we've got to give it like 18, 20 years for that. High sticking. Okay, come on, guys. Shorthanded goal. Come on. Come on, guys. Get the puck. There we go. At least they cleared it. Hey, Bruce Jones. Welcome to the channel. Afternoon. How's it going, Bruce? Come on, guys. Don't give them anything. That's it. No, don't send it all the way back. Hey, Zenith. Awesome. Not a blunt, but all good. The reason we lose is because of penalties. I don't know that that's exactly true. We haven't lost here. Yes, it's still 1-1. There is 7 minutes left in the second, and it is still 1-1. Montreal is shooting them 26-15. So hopefully something will break. Ottawa's power play not looking great. We're just getting set up now for the first time on it. Alan, really, really good. You can't watch because of blackout. I know. Doesn't that suck the way they're blacking it out? Especially right now, everybody's got to be at home and blah, blah, blah. Open it up, man. You know? Yeah, it sucks. I got a buddy in BC, and he's got the same problem. He can only see the Habs if they're playing Vancouver. No, Shamir, I agree with you. Not all those calls are on the ref. There's some weak calls, but not all of them, and they're taking bad calls, along with the weak ones by the ref. Habs do not look like they're going to dominate Sens all year now. Well, I can only see the Habs versus Ottawa and Hockey Night in Canada. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It sucks that there's so many, so many games that are blacked out for everybody. It kind of sucks. That's why you gotta. If you can't get it, go online and watch it. If you don't mind doing that. Allen is the reason why we're not in the same situation as Thursday. Allen's playing really well. Allen going to win this 3-1. I like that one. I'll take 3-1. Mark says, what a shit game. It's not really. It just, they're having trouble scoring. Murray's playing really well. Hey, listen, go ahead. If Scott Gomez is the ref, blame him all the way. Sens fan. Go Sens, go. Awesome. We got a Sens fan in the game. In the room, excuse me. How's it going, Sens fan? Yeah, you guys are holding your own right now, that's for sure. Scott Gomez has at least 6 penalty minutes. Volokit has all the NHL games every day. There's another place. Yeah, Bila Sport's good. Montreal skating well, but they're just not getting anything past Murray. He's allowed in here, no problem, Canadian Elite. Everyone's allowed. As long as he doesn't go nutso and start being an idiot, anybody's allowed. I like having other fan bases allowed, and why not? He's allowed to like the Sens. We need a shorty from Lehkonen. From anyone. I haven't heard Lehkonen's name, but I got it really low, so I can't hear a lot. But I haven't seen a lot of Lehkonen out there either. Come on, boys. Kulak. Anderson's only 26. Kind of thought he was a few years older. Nope, he's young. It's a very young squad. Oh, who's that? Another penalty. Why would he be going to have his fan stream? Just don't get it. Why not? Why not? As long, not everybody from other teams goes into the other live streams and acts like an idiot. So as long as that's the case, why shouldn't he come in here? I like that. Let me see that play. Oh, that was Stutzley? No, he got Stutzley in the face, didn't he? Whoa, no, come on. That's a penalty. You're in the truck now, Jeff? Awesome. Welcome back in, buddy. Bad penalty there by Kulak. That was a bad penalty by Kulak, hitting him in the face like that. Come on. He made a bad pass earlier, and then he whacked the guy in the face all on the same shift. They're not very good of him. Soft. Very soft. That wasn't a soft penalty. That was a penalty. Don't have to. If he was bleeding, it would be 4-minute power play. So I'm glad he's not bleeding. Stutzla is the pronunciation. Yep. I think the Senators will be in a counter. They'll be much better in 3-4 years. Definitely, they're going to be. Jeff needs to ask, where's Toffoli? Did he score the last game when he did that? I think so, eh? The next game, I'll come in and cheer for the Leafs all night. How many people will tell me to get out? No, but he didn't come in and cheer for the Sens. He said one thing. He hasn't done it again. He hasn't bothered anybody. Nothing wrong with that. If you come in and you do that for the Leafs and you keep doing that, that's bothersome. So far, Sens fan has not been bothersome. There's no reason to be upset. This room is not strictly for Habs fans. This room is for hockey fans, for everybody, but not for mean people, not for people who are trolls. That's what it's not for. Yeah, I mean, Canadian Elite. That's right. Like Shamir said, if you can talk about the Leafs, just not incessantly in a way to be upsetting the people. TSN has the game 2 different feeds, the Ottawa and Montreal feeds. So look for each of them if you're blacked out. Penalty deserved, but Doc's coming out and he's not even nicked. That's why I giggled and said soft. No, it's okay, but I mean, that was a deserved penalty. Yeah, we are on the PK, not the power play. Do I remember Tretiak? Of course I remember Tretiak. One of the greatest Habs games was that New Year's Eve game, 3-3 tie. Canadian Elite, this is not a safe space, echo chamber either. Just chill. Right. Oh, yeah, this is not a safe space. This is sports. This is hockey. Ay. I'm really happy for you, Aaron. Bye. Go take care of it somewhere else. What an idiot. I'm just complaining because the refs are protecting Stutzla like they used to for Sid the Kid. I don't remember the refs protecting Sid the Kid. Nope. Don't remember that as the case. In East Germany, we grew up watching Tretiak a lot. Yeah, Tretiak was good. Tretiak was a good goalie. It's too bad he didn't decide to, I mean, at the end of his career, but come over and play a little bit in the NHL. Almost a shorty. I didn't see it. Come on, guys. Second period's almost done. Get one right here at the end of the period. That would be just awesome. Come on, guys. God damn it. Let's go. Who are we talking about better than Dryden? What do you think of Crosby maybe coming to the Canadiens? Oh, boy. Well, I did a video on that. Yeah, I don't see a Crosby move or trade for anybody happening during the season, personally. Kind of a boring game so far? Sort of. It kind of is. I thought the last game, too, was kind of boring. But this is the problem. If Ottawa gets them into that kind of a game, and that's why they can stay close. Montreal has to forecheck them stronger than they are right now. If it takes a fight, who's that? Go after him. Who is that? He's a big boy. Watson. Oh yeah, that's Austin Watson. He's a big kid. Yeah, Northanger, I kind of agree with that. I vote for anyone but Leafs fans. Us fans of the NHL need a safe space. No, that's not true. Leafs fans are just like anybody else. As long as they're not crazy Leafs fans, that's all. No toxic Leafs fans. Otherwise, they're just hockey fans that like the Leafs. There's nothing wrong with that. The score and time, 1:35 left in the second, and it is 1-1. No, it's a tied game, Zreezy. It's a tie game, 1-1. Stutzla is better than Lafreniere. He may turn out to be. He may. Sens are annoying right now. Yeah, I know. Nordique South, that was a great rivalry, but not happening. We need a good Gallagher goal. We need any goal. Oh, boy. It seems like the trolls are out. And they're horny today, too. Oh, good. Hidden. Still 1-1. Less than a minute. 32 seconds. Oh, it looks like this is going to be a low-scoring game. I would not have thought. For someone like I love cookies, you guys, leave them to me. I wanna hide them from the room, but when you do that, I gotta wait for them to come back in. So when you see a comment like that, I'll get rid of them. And because it's hidden, nobody sees them at that point. So don't unhide them and let me kick them. Because now they can come back. Murray waking up from his sleep. Oh, yeah, the early season sleep. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's no way Murray's I think I have it up here. Do I have? No. There's no way, though, Murray is a 4+ goals against and 0.8, low 8 something save percentage. That's not Matt Murray. He's a better goalie than that. There's always been somewhat of a rivalry between the Habs and Sens, especially in the playoffs. Yes, there has been, actually. Are you guys able to block people too? Oh, okay, if that's the case, good. Montreal better have a great third if they want to win this damn game. Jeremy, you're wrong. Never met a non-toxic Leaf fan. John at Hot Take Hockey. Got one right there. John at Hot Take Hockey. I think Jeff says it too. He's not toxic at all. He's very reasonable, very, very, not typical Leafs fan, I must say, but no, he's not toxic and he's not crazy and thinks that his Leafs are better than they are or anything like that. He's very level-headed and realistic. So, no, you'd be wrong because that's a good case in point. So there are other ones like John as well. Period ends 1-1. We're going to have another period to get through and see if they can do this. I have to say their response is better than the one they played the first game, but I was really hoping for more. So I have to say I'm disappointed right now. They have another period. I want to see them put up 2-3 goals. I think they need to win solidly to really show me what I want to see from them. So, yeah, Sasha, yeah, we're idiots. See you in what is it? See you in May, and we'll see who's the idiots in May. These games will prove to help in the long run. We were getting spoiled and needed humbling. Yeah, listen, they're not gonna win every game. That's just the plain truth right there, right? They're not gonna win every game. So with that in mind, yeah, we're gonna lose a couple of games. It just sucks that it's against a team like Ottawa. That's definitely not a great team, and we shouldn't really be losing against them or struggling like this to score goals. So, that's what sucks. But, it's going to happen. Hard work. We are not a team of superstars or a Hollywood favorite team. Right. They got to work hard. I don't like their forecheck tonight. I think they should be keeping Ottawa more on their heels than they are and not giving them these opportunities. So I think they need to come out and start banging bodies. Guys, who would have thought against Ottawa and it's a low-scoring game? No, exactly. We need to stay away from the box, yes. Although the refs might not agree and just give us penalties anyway. Not looking too good today, Rick. No, it's not horrible. How many beers are there? I mean, about half of one of those big cans. It's getting warm, so I've got some way to cool it down over here. So I want to cool it down so that it'll be a little bit cooler to drink for the third period. Time to change lines or mix it up. I don't know about that. I don't think it's the lines. They're getting shots. They're getting chances. The goalie is good today. So that's taking away some of the potential goals. I don't think it's the lines that need to change right now. If a Leaf fan is being toxic, tell them at least Montreal never lost to a Zamboni driver. Exactly. Called it all along. Not surprised this is the case right now. No, you called 8-3 for Ottawa. This isn't 8-3, Shamir. Yeah, Shamir called that Montreal would have trouble with Ottawa all season, and so far he's right. We need to keep our sticks down. Yeah, the high stickings are stupid. Hey, Quinn. being tied going into the third in the other guy's building is usually good for the visitors. Yeah. Listen, they're tied going into the third. We're not losing, and we're the better team tonight. So I think that bodes better than last game. I'm a Leaf fan. Just popped. Hey, well, Andy, you've been in before, no? Just popped in to enjoy the game being called by a stand-up dude. I understand the hate. Just didn't think we were so stereotypical. Well, some of you are, but not all of you. I mean, that's a very logical thing to say. Normalcy is just normalcy. It's all the toxicity that's dumb. So why can't a Leaf fan or a Blackhawks fan or a Habs fan be normal and not toxic? I don't see why. Habs not using the two-man forecheck as much tonight. They're not forechecking the same. Seems like they only send one guy in, the rest sitting back. That's a trap style. Julian trying a different strategy in first two periods. Think he will change that in third? Well, he needs to, if he's playing a trap style, he needs to let them get some offense. They're getting the chances, though. It's Matt Murray they're not able to solve. I don't see that they're not getting chances. If that were the case, okay, but they are. I hate how they keep trying to fight guys who never fight. Cowards. It's true. Well, that's yeah, exactly. Bullies. That's what they do. That's what they do. Would like to see new line combinations. I don't think there's a call for that. I don't think it needs to be changed up yet. On the bright side, Montreal can clear the puck properly and not taking those dumb penalties anymore. Well, the high stick to Stutzla's face, that was dumb. I stayed this whole stream, so I'm going to have to stay for it all now because it's a close game. Yeah, just one more period left, man. Shots are 26-21. Isn't it higher than that? After two. I thought actually Montreal had more shots than 26. Sleeping Angels, you're not toxic, and that's why I mentioned Leafs fans and Blackhawks fans when I said what I said, because you're a Blackhawks fan and you've been in here for a while now. You haven't said anything bad at all. It's all been good, so don't worry about it. Laugh my ass off. No fan is not toxic. Rick, every person loves. Oh, I got to scroll back. Every person loves their team and will trash talk other teams. No, of course. But what I mean by toxicity is like starting fights, being just stupid about it. And yeah, that's toxicity. Debating and taking the side of your team and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's how you do it that's the problem. Not much difference between any fan base's fans, really. When you break it all down, we're all about the same. Some are a little more toxic than others, but that's about all. They hate what they see in the mirror. That's cool. We need an early goal. That would be great, an early goal to start off the period. Stutzla is a faker with the stick in the face twice. I think he hit him in the face. I don't know if that's a faker. That's a penalty. Either way, it's a penalty. He hit him in the face with a stick. Doesn't matter how it happened, on purpose, not on purpose. It's a penalty. Straight up. If he dislikes Matthews, he is BK in my books. So I formally apologize to Leafs fans for my blind ignorance. Yeah, I think John at Hot Take, I don't think he's the biggest Matthews fan either. Or if that's what you're talking about. Just met the delay of game penalties being dumb penalties they take. Yeah, they take some dumb ones. I'm not saying no, but I don't think so tonight so much. Who do we play next? It's a good question. I don't know. I'll tell you in a sec, though. But now the next game isn't for... where are we? Oh, well, the good news is Toronto's next game on Wednesday. We are hosting Toronto on Wednesday. Everybody, be here for a party game. It's going to be a fun game. Bruins from Massachusetts. Fans are too much for me to handle. Some Bruins fans can be over the top, yeah. But, I mean, that's Boston. I mean, okay, I'll give you that one. But there's plenty of Boston fans that are also normal people, so just not the ones from Boston. Habs are playing soft, talking about soft. No, they're not. It could play a little bit stronger. That forecheck is not doing what I'd like to see. Didn't Matthews get arrested for pissing in public? No, he mooned a female parking lot attendant or something like that. Yeah, pulled his pants down. We got a rough and tough team, and we play soft just like the refs. I don't know. You need to understand soft is a toughness, not an attitude. Habs were all over them on the forecheck when I left the house. What happened? Doesn't seem like they're forechecking the way I'd like to see, or it's not effective. What's my favorite color? Habs colors, red and blue, are probably my favorite colors. I like purple too. I like purple a lot. Allen is out playing Price if this keeps up. Through the season, do you think Allen will see any playoff games? No, only if Price is struggling in the playoff at all. What's your favorite color? I just answered that. Would you rather have the Leafs big four players or Vancouver's big four players? I don't want anything to do with Matthews or Tavares, so forget that. So I guess Vancouver's. Yeah, Vancouver's. That got way blown out of proportion when Matthews did that. What did he do again? Can't remember. Cats or dogs? I have both, but dogs. I'm more of a dog person, but I have both. I have cats and dogs, and I love them all. Hey, David, how's it going? Thanks for coming in and saying hi to everybody. That's cool. I like that. Go Caulfield update coming up. I'm thinking of doing a little video on Caulfield. Yeah, I didn't have time this morning to work on it. I got up late, but maybe this afternoon after the game, I'll start working on it. The Leafs-Sens rivalry is brutal. The fans are not nice to each other at all. Listen, the rivalry, most of the fans aren't going to be nice. That's not the point I'm trying to make. In this room, all fans are welcome as long as they're not like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm only talking about where I can control it. That's it. We talk about Allen Price. That's right. We talk about it in the last segment of the podcast. And we both got it. Spoiler alert, we both got it wrong. But it's still interesting conversation. And it was a good podcast. And also, check out Scotty. Scotty was really good in there too. So I thought it was a really good podcast all around. And it's Scott's not his first appearance on the podcast, but his first appearance of his new segment. The stash? Who's got the stash? Oh, Matt. Yeah. Oh. Drive you. Oh, yeah. It just makes you want to punch the guy in the face because of that. But I wouldn't actually do it. But yeah. Did the Habs make the right choice picking KK over Tkachuk? I think it will be in the long run. Right now, you could still make the argument Tkachuk would have been the better pick. But I don't think at the end of their careers, I don't think that it would be like you'd say that. Do I like football? It's okay. I'm okay. I can watch it, but I'm not a big football guy. No. Jordan, I believe KK will be better. So do I. Battle of Alberta tonight. Okay, that's cool. Jeff is excited to see the Caulfield vid. Jeff, it was Jeff's idea. Jeff talked me into it. I don't know if I can actually do what he wants, but Jeff kind of talked me into that. But I was thinking about it, and then Jeff kind of got me up a little more up to date than I was, and convinced me. KK has a higher ceiling. I would agree with that. I always appreciate. Oh, okay. McDavid has a lot of points this year. Wow, 8-game point streak. Does he really? Yeah, he's pretty hot right now. What do I like for music? I like classic rock, folk rock. amongst other things, but that's probably what I always go for when I want to listen to music. And it's true, in the long run, that's a great album. Rob had it right. Now, in the long run, we need a center. We don't need a center. We're developing two really good centers. Could an experienced center like that help? Yeah, but then you got to move one of the kids off that or trade them. No, I think you just have to have a little patience. Nobody expected them to be a Stanley Cup contender this year. So if they don't become that this year, I don't think it's a problem because they're building to it. If the playoffs were to start today, it would be Leafs versus Edmonton and Montreal versus Winnipeg. And then if Montreal and Toronto both win, imagine it would be Montreal-Toronto in the playoffs. Cole Caulfield takes Perry's place. I'd rather see Caulfield play a little bit in Laval. Hey, Jeff, go ahead, man. All the best to Kaylee. Break a leg and Kaylee. Did I say Kaylee? All the best to Laylee. Go Crushers. See you later, buddy. I apologize. I don't know how I pronounced Laylee's name wrong. Dumb. Duh. Matthews has a 6 or 7 game goal streak. Listen, Matthews is a great hockey player. I just don't like him. No one's going to convince me of his. You don't have to convince me of his talent. I just think he's also a bit of a pussy out on the ice. That's all. Soft. Soft. That guy's a bit soft on the ice. But not in a good way. If there's a good way of saying that, not in that way. I mean it in a soft way that, what's his name? Was it Terrian that said that? Right? It was Terrian that did that. So, yeah, that's how I mean it. Lego Rocks did a cool update on prospect Sean Farrell today. Oh, I didn't see that. Small dude, but putting up nearly 2 points game this year. Yeah, he's okay, but he should be playing in college. The conference that his college was going to be playing in, or plays in, wasn't going to be playing. So he stayed in the USHL. So he's kind of a little too good for that league. But the good point on that is he's proving it by all those points and not like, wow, that guy kind of should be doing better. He's doing that. So, yeah, I like that. What do you think of the game so far? A little boring. Montreal, I would like them to forecheck a little harder. I wish it wasn't as close as it's turning out to be, and I could see this going into overtime. That would be awesome for both sides. What a freaking battle. Soft. We got 64 likes. Awesome, man. That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. If anybody's in here and you haven't given a thumbs up, I would super appreciate that. And if you are new to the channel, I would appreciate a subscribe and hit that notifications bell. That's going to get you notified when I do all my live streams and my videos and all that kind of stuff. So that would be awesome. Thumbs up to that. We play Terrian. Well, we play soft. We got a lot of depth. Yeah, right, for depth. We play soft. Men's against boys. Still in the warm-up? All right. I thought for sure Shea was going to score last game. Last game. No, he didn't even come close. No. Well, he's not going to score every game either, but I'd like to see him score here. I'd like to see any of them score here right now. There's the podcast is the link to the new. Oh, wait, is that the link to the episode or is that the link to the podcast in general, Jeff? Either way, you can get to the new episode, but click on that link and you'll get to the podcast. You said, yep. I asked you either or. You said, yep. Episode. So that's the link to the latest episode that we just put out today. Hopefully you guys will check that out where I make mincemeat of Jeff in the episode. No, I don't. But yeah, we talk about the first 10 games of the season. And then we kind of go from there. And at the end, we talk about who's going to start this game and how it might affect it. Is there a goalie controversy or not? And in between that is me and Scotty doing basically Scotty going over what he thinks of the new additions to the team and the start they're having and all that from his point of view. And it should be really interesting. So hopefully you guys will like that. No odd man rushes. Ottawa outshot Montreal in second period by a wide margin. Really, penalties didn't help. Jeff and Rick started following you guys on Spotify. Awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, because Anchor and Spotify, I think Spotify bought up Anchor. So Anchor is now more closely tied to Spotify than it was. Hey, Aiden, enjoy the third, buddy. Jeff feels drunk today. So tired. We were up late last night doing this podcast and talking because if we do an hour and a half podcast, we talk for 3 or 4. So, yeah, that's what happened last night. And it was after 3 o'clock Jeff's time when we hung up. So, yeah. A good Timmy's double should do the trick, or just pick yourself up one of these little babies. That is like instant. Boom! First sip, my eyes wake up. Andy, liked and sub. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot for calling this afternoon. You got a good community here. I do have a good community here. You're right on that. Great place for some high time hockey. That's right. That's right. And even if you're a fan of another fan base, well, guess what? You're welcome here. And that's something that's important. Oh, yes. Yes. Anderson. Woohoo. Way to go. That's great. Got what we wanted. A goal within the first 5 minutes of the game of the third period. Let's keep it that way. That deserves. Cheers on that goal, boys. I looked up just in time to see that. That was awesome. I love this team. This team is going to make us so happy for the next few years, guys. I'm telling you. Oh, right. Romanov, man, he saved the day right there. Wow. Good heads up by Romanov. I'm really liking Romanov. I really am liking him. He's not perfect yet, obviously. He's going to make mistakes. But, man, when he makes nice plays, he makes some nice plays. Right there. He got that puck. Good play. Drouin got a point on that. Hey, listen, Drouin is not going to score a lot of goals, guys. He's not going to score a lot of goals. But what he is going to do is going to make some plays. He's going to be involved in the play. He's going to get the assists. That's where Drouin, I can see Drouin maybe 12 goals, but still hitting 50, or maybe not 50, but 40-plus points. Easily, I can see that for Drouin. So, Drouin's playing well. He made some nice moves today. Some nice dangles. Drouin may be coming into his own. It's about time, too. I don't know who whiffed on that, but I'm glad they whiffed on that. Score, 2-1 Montreal with 17 minutes left in the third. And hey, Connor, welcome in, buddy. Suzuki got a point on that, too. Awesome. Thomas, how did you become a Montreal fan? For me, it was when Canada played Russia, and it was driving against Tridiac. I rooted for the Canadiens Canada team, and when he went to Montreal, the rest is history. Yak. No, okay, I'm not sure. I became a Habs fan in 1970. I was a bit of a Chicago fan. I loved Tony Esposito, and then Guy Lafleur came onto the scene, and I was just starting to like the Habs, and that just cemented it right there. So yeah, Guy Lafleur. So 71, like really, I was a real Habs fan then, and that was it. But I started liking them in 1970. Drouin looks, I'm not going to say great, but Drouin looks good this year. And you know what? I'll take good right now. Drouin looks good. He's doing a lot of the things that we need him to do. And that's all you can ask for. And he's contributing. And that's what Drouin is. Drouin isn't the main guy. He doesn't drive the play, but he contributes on it. And he helps. And that's what he is. And if everyone's looking at him as the driver of the offense on his line, he's not. He's a complementary piece. That's what he is. And if the line is set up right, he'll be effective as that. Connor needs the Habs to win by 2. Let's go, Habs. Get another one for Connor. Petrie's hurt? I didn't see that. Hopefully nothing big. Toffoli is gross. I hope you mean it in a good way. He's not having the best game today, but I hope you mean it in a good way because Toffoli's a pretty damn good hockey player. A nice little try there by Romanov to go around the guy. The good way? Awesome. Because Jeff will get on you. Jeff loves Toffoli. But yeah, Toffoli's going to be, I think Toffoli's going to have his career year here. Speaking of the man, here he is. Was that Toffoli? Yeah. Come on, guys, get back. That's it. KK got back. Awesome. Man, I thought that was going between his legs there. Petrie's okay. It was a stick to the face. I thought I saw him doing that. That's why I asked him if it was serious, because I thought I saw him doing that. I wasn't worried by what I had seen. So, hey, Corey. Hey, listen, you're in for the last part of the ride. That's cool. It's 2-1. Like 15 minutes left in the third for Montreal. Wow, Ottawa's out shooting them 8-3 in this period. Allen is doing great. Allen is everything we've wanted in a backup. Thomas, watching from New Jersey. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, how's Tony Soprano? He's still okay? Just bugging you. I didn't really watch that show, so I saw some of it, but I didn't really get into it. Evan's stick hit Petrie. Oh, it was Evan's stick, but was propelled by the Sens player, unfortunate. Yeah, so no penalty. Yeah, no problem, Thomas. I got you. I figured it was TSN. I guess because you're close to up to Canada, you get TSN. That's true, right? TSN is a Canadian, but it's cable, right? So I guess that's why. We get all kinds of American channels. So 2-1 Habs. 2-1 Habs. 14 minutes left. 31-29 in shots for Ottawa, but 2-1 Habs. Surprised Allen isn't. I'm surprised too, but man, he is playing well. Nothing to worry about. And there's no goalie controversy. He's doing his job like he was supposed to. And listen, Carey Price, he's still, I think he's affected by his dogs and all that. I think that is affecting him, and I cannot blame him for that. So the fact that they've got Allen that they can go to when something like that happens, you know what? I'm happy. That's fine by me, and I'm not coming down on Price for that. No way. I would be really affected probably for a couple of weeks. My focus might be off and all that. If I had to put two dogs I had them a long time, and I have to put them down on the same day, it's not just going to be that day that I'm affected. It's going to be a long time. So I think that's why Price did not start today. and Allen's in there, but that's what Allen's here for. And he's doing the job. So no controversy, none at all. They're both Montreal Canadiens, and they're both going to get many starts. I don't know where you put that 14. I have probably 13 or 12 minutes on the streaming. Yeah, depending on where you're getting it from, you get it at different times. When it's through the satellites and all that, it depends where you are to how far behind or ahead you are. TSN is not letting you watch because you're in Canada and you are being blacked out. It is dumb what they're doing with that, but that is what they're doing. What happened to his dogs? His dogs were getting old and he had to put them down. And that was last week. No, early in the week. And I'm sure he's affected by it. So, it's going to take him a little while to get his head back. And that's why we have Evans, so that we don't have to have Lindgren in there and worrying about losing the 5 games Lindgren might have to play. I'm not saying that's going to happen, that Allen has to play 5 in a row. That's not what I'm saying. But if he does, it's Jake Allen, and you're not going to be as worried. Not even worried hardly at all. Allen, it's fine. Allen is a starter, quality goalie. I'm good. In Ottawa area? You're in Ottawa area and TSN won't let you watch it? Are you fucking kidding me? It's an Ottawa game. In Ottawa. It's because it's in Ottawa. But there's no fans allowed there. Why would they black it out for you? They only do that when they want to get the fans in there. So unless it's a sellout, you're blacked out. If it's a sellout, then you're not blacked out. But no fans are going to go. Yeah, who is it? Habs fan. Go to either Sports Surge or Bila Sport. Go directly to Bila Sport, and that's where I'm watching it. BILASPORT.net. They should pay me for advertising for them, for Christ's sake. They want you to purchase NHL Center Ice. That's it, exactly. They want to rip you off to watch games. And you know what? I watched games for free my whole life. This is ridiculous, and I hate it. And fuck them. The blackouts are ridiculous. I wouldn't be so fuck them if they were at least understanding this year about these things. But they're not, and it shows you that, yeah, I know they need money, but man, if you piss off the viewers, you're going to have less, not more viewers. It hasn't been 2 weeks. This happened with his dogs just 4 or 5 days ago. And if it's 2 weeks and he's still affected, yeah, I understand that. I've got a dog. I've had dogs all my life. I fucking understand that. So, just let's be happy we got Allen. Blackouts, Rob, make 0 sense with no fans in the stands. Ottawa against Montreal is definitely pesky as fuck, man. North Ender, me too. I cut it, same thing, years ago. Too much money. That's ridiculous. You want to watch something, it's just ridiculous how much you got to spend. And to get hit up all the time with ads, all constant ads. Oh my God. Now I know I make a bit of, I make some money off ads here, and I get that, but they are ridiculous on TV with ads. Toronto gets blacked out here in Cornwall because of Ottawa, but all Habs games are available. Well, Toronto shouldn't get blacked out in Cornwall. Cornwall is closer to Ottawa than to Toronto. Was there a hit? I didn't think that was a horrible hit though, But you're right. That didn't look like a great hit, but I didn't talk about it because I thought that was probably okay. Let's go, Canadiens. Hey, Slickwell. Habs players always getting headshots. Yeah, because they do nothing about it. And Montreal needs to do something about it. It happens. Somebody got go in there and fight. Look at who scored. Petrie is a beast. Guess I should start just guessing either Anderson, Petrie, Toffoli, or Galley. Yep, but you never know, right? You never know who's going to get the first one. And now it's first goal of the game, so you can pick from the other side, and they're going to score first sometimes too. Well, 2-1. I mean, is it Rob? No. Hines with one more goal, and Hines has it. He's got 3-1 Montreal. So more than likely, it's going to end up 3-1 because they're going to pull the goalie, and they're going to be an empty net goal. That's probably what's going to happen here, unless Montreal gets another one here, and then it might end up 4-1. Unless Ottawa gets one here. Knock wood that doesn't happen. Cornwall is close to the Ottawa market. Well, it's closer to Ottawa than it is to Toronto, but it's still, I mean, Cornwall is still what, about a half hour, 45 minutes from Ottawa? I have not been watching hockey over a week on TV because of TSN. I have TSN in sports. I hate TSN and Sportsnet in general. I like the people on TSN, though. Like, I like the people in the studio. I just don't like I don't like Sportsnet at all. And, yeah. Can't watch the game. It's way too choppy. Imagine I can go to Walmart with hundreds of people coming and going, but 40 parents can't go in a rink to watch kids play. That's fucking ridiculous, Jeff. That's ridiculous. How long till someone headshots the ref? Yeah, but you'll get suspended for the rest of the year. You do that, so no, it won't happen unless you get a crazy player. What's up, Montreal and Toronto? What's ML? Montreal and Toronto ML parlay to win a quick. Oh, to win a quick. Hey, listen, go ahead. I hope you do win on that. Toronto. I kind of figured Toronto will beat Vancouver as well. So yeah, that's a good parlay. Why not win some money, buddy? I tend not to gamble because I gamble, I lose. So I don't do that. But hey, if you got some luck, go ahead. Maybe it'll mean Montreal will win here. Money line. Yeah, I know. I don't play that. Since we're getting near the end, 3 stars in the night. Guys, give me your 3 stars. Let me hear who you think. I think Murray's got to get a star there. Murray's played good. Murray's played really well. But I'm not sure on that. Like, Petrie would be an obvious. Allen, I think you're right. Allen's going to get a star. So the 2 goalies. Who's the 3rd star? Fucking scrumming. Come on, guys. Get the damn puck. Get it out. Not. There, they got it. No. Came back in. No. Wow, I thought that was in. Allen, Murray, Petrie. Nobody played better than Petrie. I'm just trying to see because I don't watch closely enough. I want to see what you guys think. I think possibly if there's another goal by Montreal, that player might get a star. But, yeah. I think, yeah, the 2 goalies definitely deserve it. KK's playing good. I've noticed him out there, defensively especially. Come on, guys, get in there and get something. Well, at least they're really going for it, so keep putting the pressure on. Now they're doing the forecheck, pressuring them. I think Montreal's playing strong too. They're both. This is exciting. This is a good game in the third period. First two periods were a little boring, but they're starting to play some good hockey here now. That stick floating around there. Let's see. Come on. Let's see how long left. I know it's under 10 minutes left in this period. Let's grind her out, boys. Moral of the story after today's game, don't look past the Sens. That should be the moral story. Well, in my preview for this 2-game series, I said that basically. You got to avoid that. Avoid playing down to them because that's what will happen. So don't look past them. You got to play a good game against them. Come on, guys. Get it out of your zone now. Okay, they cleared it. Just because Vancouver can do it doesn't mean we can either. Go Habs, go. Galchenyuk, last game he played 7:49. I wonder how much his ice time is here. He's fallen a long way. 7 minutes left. 33-30 in shots for Ottawa. 2-1 for Montreal. Montreal needs this win. Ottawa needs to win every game that they can, but Montreal needs to win here. They can't afford a loss. Hey, Slickwell, awesome, buddy. Good to hear. TV timeout. Wouldn't be surprised if Sens tie it up, but I hope not. Yeah, I hope not. I hope they have to pull the goalie and we get an empty netter or something. Stay out of the box. Damn right, Don. I've been watching Hockey Beast. And it's the same. Hockey Beast is also good, but it's not consistent that you get it easily. I find that if you go through Bila Sport, I think it's the Hockey Beast feed, and you get it a lot easier, I find. But yeah, Hockey Beast 413 is good. Chucky's ice time always depends on how much the coach looks at this phone from Chucky's father answering his calls. Yeah, that ruined his career. Sends with pressure, yep, a little bit. Yeah, TSN 2, I think that's where Habs games are always carried on TSN. Scott Gomez has already told player safety there was no head contact on Evans. I'm sure he did. Telling the Habs to stay out of the box is like telling public transit to be on time. Seems like it. With 5 minutes left, they can stay out of the fucking box. Hey, Roger, no problem. I'm glad you can get the Habs games up there. But no problem. Come in and out as you need, and it's always good to have you in. You missed Chucky? I don't think so. Or you missed Chucky. Bring up Paling if Evans can't go Wednesday. That's a possibility. Or we'll see Frolik, maybe. Oh, no, right. We'll see Evans. Right. No, you're right. No, if Evans is out, that's center. So I think we actually might see Paling. And you might not see the fourth line get as many minutes. Winnipeg on Habs tails as well in the division. Yes. Winnipeg, yeah. And it was a Tuesday. Pierre-Luc Dubois makes his debut in Winnipeg. Isn't Frolik a face-off god, though? By the way, speaking of Winnipeg, kind of shows you maybe Laine was a bit of a cancer in the room, that you would have thought, well, Laine's gone. They're going to take a bit of a dip, and they didn't. They actually took off. So I have a feeling Laine wasn't a very well-liked player in Winnipeg's dressing room. Isn't Frolik a face-off god, though? And you might say the same for Columbus. I think for Columbus, they were, whatever was going on there with Dubois, they weren't happy about it, and they took off too once Dubois left, and they had to wait for Laine, so it wasn't because Laine got there. Hey Corey, have a great day, buddy. You missed Chucky with Galley? Yeah, Chucky doesn't play a good game anymore, so. If the standings tell you anything, a few losses won't kill you. No loss happening here. Not today. Not today. 71 likes. Oh, do I? Wow. That's awesome for today. That's just awesome. And I literally, I put this up on Twitter, but I didn't put it out on Facebook. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And 45 people. Thank you, everybody that's hanging around in the room. I appreciate that. Diana DaCosta. Yeah, it's 2-1. I never saw Chucky and Galley on Twitter together. There wasn't enough room in this town for 2 Galleys. Really happy with this game. They need to learn how to finish a game like this to go far in the playoffs. Very true. Allen has been stellar, and there ain't no punks in front of them. That's a very good point. Games like this are going to happen, and they got to finish them out. Even if it's a shittier team, don't matter. They got to finish it out, and that's a good point. So this, I mean, I'm telling you, this is a test for their character. They don't need to win by 5 goals for me to be happy. They need to win, though. However they need to. If it's grinding, if it was outscoring them like big time, I don't care. But they need to win, and it shows a lot more character when you have to grind it out against a team like this, and you kind of don't get a go get. Hey Rob, appreciate that, buddy. Rob, thank you so much. Go get a self-cold beer. Do they make those? Yeah, I'd go get one now, but I never heard of that. Let me get my. I got to enter you in the on the list. I think that's your second one too. Where is it? Where is it? I was prepared here with my lists, and I don't see it. Come on, Rick. What the fucking? Oh, here it is, right next to me. So thanks a lot, Rob. And Rob gets entered into a contest. I'm going to be giving away a hat this time. That we do. I do this for everybody that contributes to the channel financially and monetarily. Any donations, everybody gets entered into a contest. The draw for this next one will be March 11th. And this is Rob's second entry into the contest. Hey, from Kiev, Ukraine. I cannot pronounce the name, so sorry about that. But hey, buddy, thank you. Thanks for coming in there. We've got only like 4 minutes left in the game, so we're near the end of the stream, but I appreciate seeing anyone from anywhere around the world. I love that. Awesome. Rob Hype. Yes, Rob Hype in the room. Rob Hype. I forget to do that a lot. I'm sorry. Rob Hype for the dono. That's a penalty. Oh, I didn't see the penalty. They got to kill this one off. They got to kill this one off. What happened to Jake Evans? I guess it was a hit to the head. I know it was a high hit, but he took a headshot. Again, no penalty, or nothing will happen about it. All right. Penalty over. Penalty over. 4-on-4 for a while. Suzuki drew a nice penalty. Okay, I didn't see it. Here we go. Yep, holding call. That's a holding call. So now it's 4-on-4. Then we get a little over a minute of a power play. Yeah, Ukraine in the house. Oh, okay. I can't think what it looks like offhand, Jeremy. How much time? There is just over 3 minutes. It's 4-on-4. Let's hope Montreal keeps them. And by the way, Jake Evans is out on the ice right now, so he's fine, if anyone's wondering. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Good. That was dangerous. Keep them out of the middle. Keep them out of the middle. That's it. That's it. Break that up. Waste time till the power play starts. There we go. We're on the power play. Come on, boys. Let's put one in here. Come on, boys. Didn't land on Suzuki's stick properly. Too hard of a pass. Yeah, 5-on-4. Another 30 seconds of a power play. Toffoli's out there. I saw him a couple times. No, it's not his best game or anything, obviously, yeah. But I saw him out on the ice a few times. Toffoli just took that shot. 9 seconds left, so they're not getting goal. Well, it looks like it's going to end up 2-1. It's not what I didn't jinx it, but it looks like it. Toffoli's a good skater. He's a good hockey player, Toffoli. J Man Jesus, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, you said yay. Did they score? No? Nobody else is saying it, so. Okay, well, they didn't get a goal on the power play. A minute 10 right now to go. Come on, guys. Keep them off the board. Last minute of play in the third period. Yeah, I mean, I said it's over, but I mean, knock wood that I'm right, because they're still, they're going to pull the goalie. I'm telling you, like I said, they're going to pull the goalie. Murray was out there, the whistle, so they put him back in. But they're going to pull the goalie. Maybe it'll be 3-1. Maybe it won't be. Let's just hope that it's a good outcome. That's all I want to say. I'm nervous now. An accidental high stick and the guy bleeds it automatically 4 minutes. You headshot Evans and he bleeds, no penalty. NHL will change that rule soon, like international game. They better, but it'll be written in the rule unless it's a Montreal Canadiens player that got hurt. Then there's no penalty. No. Then is yeah. You want Toffoli for the empty netter? I'll take anybody. I don't even care. Look, if they don't get an empty net goal, I'm happy to. That's fine with me. Although then Hines doesn't win, which isn't, I'd rather have somebody win that's might win here. But as long as they win the game, I'm happy. This is important. This is very important here. I just want a good effort. Don't let them in the zone. Just strong. Don't let them pull the goalie. That's what I'd like to see. Don't get now. They're going to be able to. Murray's out. "27 seconds. I'd love to see Allen score. Pennsylvania. No problem. "13 seconds. Nice grab by Allen. We're good. Yes, Ray, we're going to go out soon. Don't worry. My dog needs to go out soon. Ray, don't bark at your friend. Don't bark at your friend outside. Allen will get the number 1 start. Two to one finish, boys. Can we have both goalies? No. Ray is yelling, "Go Habs, go." She's calling out to her friends, "Go Habs, go." Soft. Ottawa is soft. Or I don't know how you're referring to it now. I'm confused about it, so sorry about that. 2.4. Hines, you almost had it. I swear I would have thought they're going to get an empty netter, buddy. I would have thought they're going to get an empty netter. But you were close, man. It's a hard contest to win, I'm telling you. There was a good run at the beginning of the season, but it's a hard contest to win. You wouldn't think so. You'd think somebody every week would get it, but it is hard. Two to one win. There we go. Awesome. Just what they needed, and that just any kind of a win, just as long as they won. You can be disappointed it was only 2-1, but I'm not. Wasn't pretty, but a win is a win. That's right. Main thing is they didn't lose again to Ottawa. Can hold their heads high. Evans was all good. He was out playing. He was out on the killing the penalty or whatever. He was out there, so he's good. Because I don't think they even took him out for the protocol, so I don't think it was as bad as it looked. Let me turn this off. We beat the Sens. Don't completely suck versus the Sens. Not completely. So the next game is going to be Wednesday. Next Wednesday, Toronto, 7 o'clock. So I'll be on the air at 6:35. So just plan that. That's going to be a good one against Toronto. Can't wait for that matchup. What do you guys think? What do you think? Anyone want to predict the score for Wednesday? Not the official, like for the guess the score, but what do you guys think it'll end up? By the way, this puts, I guess temporarily, unless Toronto won and the game's over, we're ahead of Toronto. I don't know what's happening in that game. "5-1 Habs for Habs 21 for the Toronto game. 4-3 Montreal in a shootout." I have a feeling it's going to be more like that, yeah. 4-3 Habs, 3-2. Shamir always going against the grain. Who is Tatar doing? What is Tatar doing? He hit the brakes. I'm not sure. I didn't see. Leafs play at 7 tonight. Oh, good. So we're in first place for a little while. We'll see what happens. I do believe. I think Montreal will beat Vancouver, but you never know, right? I mean, you never know. Let's hope Vancouver beats them. That would be awesome. Might even watch that game. I hate watching Leafs games. What a disappointing performance. No, it's not. They won. Yeah, they didn't win by that big margin we were hoping, but that main point is they won. They didn't get outplayed. They didn't lose. And Murray probably saved the day for them. No, Allen gets a star. I think Allen and Murray 1 and 2. And then I'm going to decide on the other one. I'm not sold on it being Petrie yet, but I guess got to lean towards that. I'm sure they'll give Petrie, the official one will give Petrie. Allen, Petrie, Anderson, no. Murray has to be in there. Murray has to be in there. But if I'm going to do an all-Canadians one, I might still do an all-Canadians one, but I think Murray kind of deserves it, don't you? They looked lackluster in the first two periods. I'm going to give you that. I thought it was a bit boring, and I thought last game was boring. I said it on the live stream many times. But the third period was better, and they won. That's the main thing. And Allen was pretty good. So, it doesn't matter. If Price can't play, Allen's in there, and you're not worried that you're getting subpar goaltending. It's a huge thing. No, I don't think the Leafs are going to lose to Vancouver either, Robin. I'm just saying it could happen. But I agree with you. I think I would expect the Leafs are going to beat Vancouver. So it's only temporary that we're in first. I'm saying that. So don't come down on me. Oilers rule, Habs are a trash can. Really? Really? And you expect, hey, you're not getting away from me. Thank you. Bye, Lisa. Hopefully we won't see you again. Was Allen, Anderson, Murray? Yeah, I think Anderson could be in there. That's why I'm saying it doesn't necessarily be that it's Petrie. I think Allen, Anderson. I'm gonna look at the when I do my review. I'm gonna look at the highlight package that they put out. I'll decide on somebody there. I know it doesn't really matter. Do we know if they drove over today or slept in Ottawa last night? I would think I get your point. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. No, good point. That's right, because it was a home and home. I have no idea. I kind of think they would have gotten there yesterday and they would have slept there, but maybe not. Actually, considering where Ottawa is, it might have made sense. But the early game like it is, no, they were there yesterday. No, if it was a nighttime game, maybe they would have been there only today. No, they were there yesterday. Hey, I said this earlier in the season. Ottawa isn't as bad as everyone thinks, and they give the Habs all they can handle in these two games. They gave them all they can handle. Murray has the ability to win games on his own. Yes, definitely. No, listen, Ottawa is a bad team, but they're going to be getting better. So they might start getting there by the end of the season. So they could be a better team in another month or two as well. So, but yeah, over the next few years, Ottawa is going to be out of the basement for sure. With a guy like Stützle coming up, Sanderson should be really good. They've got Shabbat. Murray's a good goalie. They've got the beginnings of a good team happening. So it depends on whether Melnyk is going to spend or not, because that's going to be important too. I don't think Vancouver beats Leafs either. Hey, Aiden, do that. No problem, buddy. Hey, Hines, no problem. Drive safe, buddy. Yeah, the $500 are much better than the Habs. Yeah. Sarcasm. Thank goodness we got Anderson, Toffoli, both with 8 and 9 goals apiece, respectively. Vancouver could beat the Leafs. Anybody could beat any other team. That's number one. But doesn't look like they're going to. Yeah, well, Shamir, that's that point that you just make there that we didn't think the Sens could beat Montreal. Yeah, of course. So Vancouver could, but it's unlikely they will. But yeah, that's why I said it. But I don't think they will. The Habs are going to have to score a lot of goals if they are beating the Leafs. It's going to be a 5-4 game or something like that. Well, if you look at the season's goal totals, Montreal's not having very much trouble scoring goals. They're scoring more goals than the Leafs are scoring. So that's a possibility, I think. It's going to be a good game, though. It's going to be a tight game, I would think. I would never wish injury on any player, but I don't think Stützle will stay healthy the whole season, and that will hurt the Sens. Well, I hope that's not the case. Hey, Aiden, have a great one, buddy. He's young, Stutzla. He'll get tougher. Don't worry. Hey, Thomas, thank you for being here, as always. Habs fan 21, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. Bill Dutrazak, no problem, buddy. Thanks for being here as well. Patrick, same thing. Thanks for being here. Ottawa can't lose all the games, and Toronto was one small COVID outbreak of tanking to the bottom by losing one line. True, but let's hope no COVID in Canada for the players. I'd like to see them go the whole season without having it. Leafs are due for a loss. Let's hope that's true. Rob Fry, thanks, buddy. Have a great night. Sorry you didn't get the you were in the running there, weren't you? Hey, Paul, thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for being here. All the way from Korea. That's just awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Jack, thanks as always, for being here. I appreciate that. So what would you do if Habs got Matthews and Tavares? Never happening, and I would start rooting for another team. It's not happening, though, so I don't have to actually face that. Thank God. All right, so we're at the bottom of the comments. I'm going to take off as well. Got to go walk my dog. She's a little bit late for it because of the timing of this live stream. So thanks, everybody, for being here. I so appreciate it. Had a great time. We got a bit of till the next one, but Wednesday, it's against the Leafs. It's going to be awesome. Thank you, everybody. Have a great one. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. See you next video and see you next live stream. Bye, everybody. If I grab the right mouse, which I always get the wrong one. Bye, everybody.